No, this is not a trick. There is not a mess up with your Wi-Fi. We are here live on what ended up being an absolutely gorgeous day here this Thursday, November 6th. I'm with my main man, Brad Woodcock. Brad, Mr. Woodcock, how's it going, dude?
Pretty good, man. I kind of feel like Kirk Herbstreit now Michaels, like we're getting ready to be on Amazon for Thursday Night Football. It's a great night for football. Really excited about it. First round of the playoffs, so lots at stake. It's win or go home at this point.
You were right. I mean, it's a brand new season for both teams. Of course, we are talking about tonight. The Pulaski County Maroons will start a journey in this, not October anymore. I was getting ready to mess up and say that. Here, this November to what their magical season can keep going as they start tonight with East Jessamine Jaguars. All right. Yeah, I had to think about that one for a little bit. But, hey, Brad, I was thinking as we're getting into this, we're going to have some fun here tonight. We're going to talk about all things Maroons. But I wanted to start in with you and just get your take. I've always, in talking to you, appreciated your input and side on things. So what I did was I decided to scour the internet for the news. So what I'm bringing to you is unfiltered. It's the news. This is the top things that everybody is talking about. Are you excited about this?
I was until you just mentioned it like that, and now I'm a little skeptical.
Don't be skeptical,
but hey,
man.
We've got time to talk about it. So
this will be great. I'm going to start off with number one.
Right.
I'm going to start off with number one. This is what everybody has been talking about. It has been nonstop. You can't go anywhere, but apparently, Brad, last night, November the 5th, Wednesday night, the Beaver Moon. Okay, the Beaver Moon happened and is this worldwide phenomenon. And then the news says it is a long-standing tradition coming from nicknaming supermoon. So it was super bright, very luminous, lit up the sky. Spiritual meaning behind it that I found is it is a moment to ground yourself and strengthen your spirit for the winter ahead. What it have to do with beavers really was nothing but history shows, and historians says typically on nights like last night, Native Americans would be more apt to setting a trap for catching beavers. What's your thoughts about the Beaver Moon?
Well, this is the first I'm hearing of it, but it's really not a great year for beavers in general.
No.
I mean, you think about Penn State; they're not really the Beavers, but actually, that's totally wrong. Oregon State, they are the Beavers.
Yes,
Not great for Oregon State. They don't even have a conference right now.
Wow, is that right?
Beaver, the Pac-12 is dissolved. There's only 2 members remaining, and it's Washington State and Oregon State.
Unbelievable.
So hopefully they'll be able to land on their feet. But as far as Beavers go, I don't really know much about them other than that the Duck Dynasty guys are always trying to blow up their beaver dams. That's all I really know.
There's something to be said about that idea when I was doing the search about it, too, because I heard it in the news, and it was a worldwide phenomenon about, like, trying to get ready and pep yourself up for the winter. I think to December I'm good, but, man, when January comes around, I probably need a good pep talk. It's tough.
Yeah, you get the winter blues, just like anybody would. You just look forward to snow days and Kentucky basketball at that point. That's really all you got.
Well, last week, Brad, here was also in the news, actress June Lockhart. She played the mom in the television show Lassie and the mother in Lost in Space. She died at the age of 100. Familiar with those shows? What do you think?
I'm vaguely familiar with Lassie. I at least know who Lassie is. But she made it she made it longer than Dick Cheney. That was also in the news recently.
Oh, yeah, I
RIP
saw that,
to
the passing.
the vice president or George
flags
W.
at
Bush.
half staff for our former vice president, of course, Dick Cheney. But I found it interesting about June Lockhart. She outlived some of the young actors from those shows, man, like in Danger, Will Robinson, Lost in Space. All right, Brad, the next thing that's taking the world by storm. Last night at midnight, Starbucks released one of their seasonal cups for this holiday season. It's the Barista, spelled B-E-A-R, as the Barista Cup, and it's causing mayhem. So reports are saying this cup that's released, it's mimicking a Christmas bear with his Christmas sweater and Santa hat to make your seasonal coffee needs at Starbucks for their Barista Cup. It's causing mayhem where people are lined up for 16 hours, and some people in line were saying, even, I quote, "I will fight for this cup." Brad, what's your thoughts about a Starbucks cup?
Well, it's been a while since I've heard about people standing in line fighting each other over something like a cup. Really, probably since Kindergarten Cop, or not Kindergarten Cop. Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way. But, thinking about bears, that gets me thinking about Coca-Cola. They've already done this.
Yes.
With polar bears, and they were very cute polar bears, but I wouldn't stand in line for a Coca-Cola cup.
All right. So if the wifey asks, "Hey, Brad, I need the Starbucks cup,"
she likes Baxter's. She likes
Okay.
Baxter's.
All right.
But
I
if
love
she
it.
said that, I'd be like, no. No, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting for that cup.
Also under the radar in the news, last week, Tom Brady kind of slipped into the news headlines saying he was so depressed when his dog Lua died. It was a miniature boxer that he decided to have Lua cloned, and he now has a clone of his original dog that died 1 year ago. Brad, is that weird?
Yeah, never meet your heroes, folks. One of the things that I've learned in life is that the richer that people get, sometimes they can get pretty weird. So if you see a really rich guy, this is neither here nor there, but Garth Brooks. You know who Garth Brooks is? Chris Gaines, formerly known as.
Wait a minute. Weird, interesting thing with Garth Brooks?
Well, just the thing that you learn about him, the more that you follow, he had a documentary out a couple years ago. Me and Melissa watched it because we really like Garth Brooks. And we came away from that realizing that he's kind of strange.
Yeah. Oh, darn.
So, rich people, I don't really have anything against people that are rich, but they tend to be kind of odd in some ways sometimes. So.
I grew up in a household where I wasn't allowed to have pets, but I married into my wife. She had a dog for 16 years. I understand totally that pets are like family members, so I get it. But the idea of cloning an exact copy, I'm not sure I'd be willing to do that.
Remember the sheep?
Yes, in 2001.
That was like a big controversy. Now people just clone their pets and it's nothing.
Yeah, I thought, man, Tom.
That was on Fox News for like a year straight when they were going to clone Dolly.
That's a different look. But my man Tom Brady cloning his original dog. Well, of course, Brad, what are you sad that Halloween is over, or are you more happy looking forward to Thanksgiving? What's your feelings on that?
I'm not really a big Halloween guy, pretty big Thanksgiving and Christmas guy. So
did you go
pretty excited for that. We did go trick-or-treating.
Trick-or-treating, okay. Did you dress up, or did the little
I did
man
not
dress
up? Ben was a farmer. And he was very cute, and people loved taking pictures of him. So
it was also reported that the candy companies in the last 3 years have made a profit of $50 billion, as if that was any surprise. And I tell you what's not a surprise, we're going to take a commercial break and thank all of our sponsors. We're going to come back, and we're going to talk all things Pulaski County football. Folks, stick around.
If you're looking for your next fundraiser, school merch, custom embroidery, or screen printing, choose Magic Monograms. Magic Monograms can customize hats, blankets, backpacks, and shirts for your business, fundraiser, or next event. Contact Magic Monograms today at 606-679-3535 or visit them at 110 Creek Terrace behind Cabana in Somerset.
Looking for quality printing and custom signs? Somerset Printing and Signs has got you covered. Family owned and operated right here in Somerset, Kentucky since 1978. We take pride in bringing your ideas to life. From business cards to banners and everything in between, our expert team is here to provide you with the highest quality products and services. They always deliver on time and exceed expectations. Visit us at 1021 West Columbia Street or give us a call at 606-679-5217. Somerset Printing and Signs, where your vision becomes reality. Support local. Choose Somerset Printing and Signs. Looking for a taste of home? Look no further than Ruckles in Eubank, Kentucky. With all-you-can-eat specials throughout the week and a tempting array of vegetarian dishes, Ruckles has something for every palate. From classic comfort foods to exciting culinary creations, Ruckles is where memories are made over delicious meals. So come visit us today at 192 KY 70 in Eubank, Kentucky. We're open during the week till 9 p.m. Ruckles, where every bite feels like coming home. Call us now for any of your catering needs at 606-379-6400. Ruckles.
At Citizens National Bank of Somerset, we believe banking is about people, not just numbers. For over a century, our commitment has been simple: to put our customers first every single day. With 10 convenient locations, over 20 ATMs in South Central Kentucky, and a team that knows you by name, we're here to make banking easier, friendlier, and personal. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together because your goals, your dreams, and your community are ours too.
We are back at Pulaski County Field live. It's Maroon Sports Network for the opening playoff game against East Jessamine. It's Mr. Woodcock. It's I, Mr. Foister, and I went in between this commercial break and I scoured the Pulaski County lands, talking to all the natives, asking questions to find the meanest and the baddest dudes around, and I came across these two young gentlemen right here. I got my man Colt Sturgill, and I got my man Edison Deshawn. So, world, we're going to talk to you all a little bit, but I talked to your all's coaches, and here's what they had to say. About Colt, stud. He reminds us, Mr. Woodcock, of a former Maroon great, Jake Johnson, because of his shiftiness, good hands. He's an 8th grader. He loves his dog, and the rumors out there are that he loves Toby Keith. What do you think, Colt?
I don't know, really.
Do you like Toby Keith? Talk to me about that.
I do like Toby Keith. He's a pretty good singer. I like him.
All right. A favorite song?
I don't really have one.
No, all right.
You don't
all
have
of
one?
them.
It's not Should Have Been a Cowboy, Who's That Man, or Brought to You Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, Ain't As Good As I Once Was. There's a lot of good
hits.
Toby Keith songs.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it.
All right.
All right, so my man Colt here, he's getting things done. And then to Mr. Woodcock, to your right, you have Mr. Edison Deshawn. Coaches say he has a heart the size of Pulaski County. My man Edison suffered from a devastating season-ending injury, if I can get that out. He still continues to show up every day and help his brothers get better in any way that they can. Edison has been the center of the Maroons since last season when they won state. He's an 8th grader, and he loves helping his grandpa on the farm. So, Edison, yeah, you had a season-ending injury. What's that been like, man, going forward here?
It's been really devastating. Coming back 6th grade year from one knee injury, it's been pretty tough.
Well,
How are you working to keep your brothers uplifted on the field, and what are they doing to help you? I know sometimes people forget about the kids that have been injured, and it can be kind of lonely on the sidelines sometimes. So how are you holding up for them? How are they holding up for you?
love that.
I'm just trying to do everything I can to help them, and they're bringing me stuff when I need it, and it's really
That's good.
All right, guys, we're going to ask both of you. Talk to me about what this season has been for you all. Already talking about the ups and downs with losing a brother, a fellow brother's keeper over here. But talk to me where you're at right now and where we're going and what we're looking forward to. And to Maroon Nation, where can we find you playing next and what time?
We're going to be playing Saturday at 8 p.m. at Somerset against West Jessamine.
All right. So is this the playoffs?
Yeah, semi-state.
Semi-state, folks. You heard it here this Saturday.
Only 4 teams left. That's pretty good. What does it mean to wear that maroon and white? What does it mean to you guys?
Love that,
to
Edison.
be
We'll
a
start with
part
you.
of the Pulaski County family.
I mean, it's really great coming in to Pulaski County, winning 10 state championships. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Colt, what about you? Wearing the maroon and white jersey, what's that like?
It means a lot, you know. We have a lot on our backs and stuff.
Love that. All right, so now, guys, I'm going to ask you both here, and Mr. Woodcock's got a question coming at you, too. I want to ask you both, away from football, what sports or activities will draw you in?
Track.
Track, okay.
I like throwing shot put in the off season.
All right, I love that. Coach Darren Meese used to do that, right? All right.
Yeah.
Love that.
Does he still coach track for shot put? Do you still work with Coach Meese?
Coach Holt.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ethan
That's true.
Holtz,
That's true.
I love it. I love it.
Any current Maroons that you look up to as your role model whenever you
Yeah,
look at the
great
high school
question.
team right now?
I'd say Grizz.
Grizz. Yeah.
Always shows up and helps us in practice.
I'd say Boone Godby because he's a receiver too, like me.
I love that. I love that. Two good Maroon guys. And talk to me about a little bit what it's like going to school. What's your favorite subject? How's things going academically with you guys?
It's going good. My favorite subject is social studies.
Oh, hey, Mr. Woodcock, did you hear that? Yeah.
I'd say my favorite social studies too.
Social stuff.
All right, y'all got a favorite teacher over there at Northern right now? Don't worry, they're probably watching. So
I'd say Dr. Boyle.
Yeah, I'd have to say Dr. Boyle too.
All right, man.
Lots of
Big
people love
shout out
Dr.
there
Boyle.
to the educators right here. So, guys, talk to me about tonight, being here for the playoffs here. What do you like about this team that you've got to see for the varsity side that the Maroons has got, that Coach Burns has got going on? And what do you like going forward here in the playoffs on their journey?
I don't really know, to be quite honest. I don't know what to say.
I've seen a lot of good stuff. I'll have to agree with Colt, though. I don't really know what to say.
It's quite all right. Most of the time, we don't know what to say either. It's good.
Mr. Forster always knows what to say. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Like he's always got something.
Well, guys, we just had Halloween. We're going towards Thanksgiving coming up here in the next coming weeks. What are you guys most thankful for?
My family, mostly, and football.
Love that.
I'd say family, too, and football.
And Toby Keith.
And Toby Keith,
Yeah,
we gotta
sure.
explore this. So, do you warm up with some Toby Keith, or what's going on here, Cole?
I usually just listen to country before I warm up.
Is it just
You like some other stuff from the same era as Toby Keith?
I like Eric Church.
Eric Church, okay.
Hey, that's a good one.
That's
He's
a good
live at
one,
Rupp
yeah.
here right before school started. I believe.
Springsteen.
I actually did go to that.
Oh, so he went to a concert. He got to see Eric Church live. That's pretty
that's
cool.
cool.
That's
That's
pretty
cool.
cool. All right, so guys, thank you all for joining us. Best of luck in semi-state. Go get it done. We're rooting for you. Maroon Nation, come out and see them Saturday. It's Maroon Sports Network. Stick around. We're going to say thank you to all of our sponsors, and we'll come back right now with some more playoff talk. Fraley Lawn Care, Concrete, and Landscaping. It's your one-stop shopping for all of your outdoor home care needs. Call us for sidewalks, driveways, pressure washing, edging, landscaping, and more. Be the envy of all of your neighbors. Call Fraley Lawn Care, Concrete, and Landscaping today at 687-7221. That's Fraley Lawn Care, Concrete, and Landscaping, 687-7221. Be the envy of all of your neighbors.
With years of experience, a comprehensive list of homes and commercial properties, and a passion for exceeding people's specific needs, Eagle Realty and Development LLC is a team you can rely on for buying, selling, or leasing in the Lake Cumberland area.
Having the agents at Eagle help us through the initial steps, walking through the process, and knowing that we've got professional experience to get us through the end of the process has been great.
Eagle Realty provided excellent care for my practice and my needs. They are very flexible and very professional, and I've enjoyed working with every one of them.
Choose Eagle Realty and Development for all your real estate needs. Visit us online or contact us today.
Careful no over torque for if destroy railing. Who writes this stuff?
Hi, honey. How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. Really good.
It might be difficult to understand what you got yourself into when the box says some assembly required. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Should be ready by the time she's in high school. Yeah.
Not everyone starts a business the same way,
Buys a home the same way. Buys a car the same way.
but everybody likes a smooth and fast.
Loan application process. UCB's new online loan application makes it easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
We're back at Pulaski County Field. It's Mr. Bradley Woodcock here in the booth here. It's I, Brandon Foister, here for Maroon Sports Network. Opening night of the playoffs. Moved to Thursday. Apparently, tomorrow's going to be, really nasty.
They're calling for some severe thunderstorms. Actually, at the end of this system, they're calling for maybe a little bit of snow Sunday night.
I
already.
saw that. Snow
Not trying to get my
showers.
hopes up yet, but
Maybe I need that pep talk for winter just for the accordance of the Beaver Moon. So
listen, I will not turn down a snow day.
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form. But we're not going to get our hopes up yet. We still got plenty of time.
So tonight, Brad, we've got really, you could just, I've always said it, you know about this. You can take the records and toss them out. It's a brand new season. Anything can happen. The playoffs, it's one and done. But you got East Jessamine coming in, who's they've taken their lumps this season. The Maroons, of course, bouncing back after an injury to one of the Maroons who's at home watching us right now, and he was in surgery this morning and is now on his way to his recovery, and we're wishing him well, and that's our quarterback, Zach Anderson, senior. There he is right there, wheeled out this morning. Looked like everything was good, giving the thumbs up, a successful surgery. Knee surgery there for the young man. He went down at North Laurel, and you know what, Brad, I've said most teams, when you have an injury like this to one of your players, it can totally break them. And now we are starting to see the Maroons and Will Adams get more comfortable on the offensive side of the ball with a couple of games under their belt.
Well, one of the things that you learn the longer that you're involved in sports, nobody's going to feel sorry for you whenever you've got injuries.
That's exactly
everybody's
right.
dealing with their own bumps and bruises as the season goes on. You never want to see anybody go down. When Pulaski is not better because Zach Anderson's hurt. Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely not. But it's the next man up. Whoever the coaches put together a plan at the start of the year. I guarantee they had contingency plans in case something like this happened. They were ready to put Will Adams in. He's learning the position. The first week with Southwestern, there were some bumps and bruises. A lot of false start penalties, a lot of, just things that you can clean up just from having somebody with a different cadence and other things. I think they're getting ready to do the anthem, guys.
Yep.
So
We're going to pause here for the singing of the national anthem, folks. Stick around here. We'll bring you the tip.
When it comes to building structures that stand the test of time, there's only one name you need to know. Todd Steel Buildings, located in Somerset, Kentucky. At Todd Steel Buildings, we're dedicated to providing top-quality pre-engineered metal buildings to meet all your needs. Our products are American-made, using only the finest materials and cutting-edge technology. Our team of experts design and manufacture each building with care and precision, ensuring that your structure will be durable, efficient, and cost-effective. Whether you're looking for a warehouse, industrial complex, agricultural building, or mini storages, Todd Steel Buildings has you covered. Our buildings are versatile, customizable, and designed to meet your specific requirements. Our customers trust us to deliver high-quality buildings that stand the test of time, and we're proud to say that we've never let them down. So if you want to build with confidence, choose Todd Steel Buildings. Contact us today and see what we can do for you.
When the road ends, the adventure begins, and only the toughest survive. Welcome to the Franklin Truck League. The FTL offers more than just a truck. We deliver legends, built to outperform and designed to impress. So haul it on over to Don Franklin Auto and step into the FTL. Don Franklin.
Don Franklin Auto there, one of our proud sponsors here at Maroon Sports Network. Thankful for them. Mr. Woodcock, Brandon Foister back here at Pulaski County Field, getting ready to start the kickoff here to tonight's first playoff game. East Jessamine, Pulaski County moved to Thursday night lights. I love it. But let's look at the 2025 stat leaders here. Mr. Woodcock, we got number 8, Kason Brock. He's 4th in 5A with 1,143 rushing yards. My man has been a machine this year.
And those numbers are a little bit misleading because he has a shared backfield with Winston Ford and Caden Carrier. So it's not just Kason back there. I don't know who the other 3 are that are ahead of Kason, but I guarantee you they don't share the kind of workload that Kason's got. If Kason was the only back that PC had, I wouldn't be surprised to see him at number 1. He's just so dynamic, more powerful than you think when he hits the hole. But also has great vision and good moves laterally. Cohen Finley, number 2 in 5A with 135 tackles, set a school record last week at Bell County with 27 either tackles or assisted tackles.
13 solo tackles in that game and 14 assisted. My man has been relentless and ruthless on the defensive side of the ball.
And then Brian Ford, tied for 9th in 5A with 7 sacks. We were here for the South Laurel game. I was here for the South Laurel game. I'm pretty sure he had 5 of them in the South Laurel game. So we're going to have to give him a hard time that he's in the top 10 mostly for what he did in one game. He's going to have to get those sacks up the rest of the time.
Yeah. As a team, Pulaski County is 8th in 5A with 33.4 points per game. And then, of course, this whole thing about RPI and where you are put, it's basically boils down to, my understanding, Brad, a couple of dudes in Frankfurt that determines that, and it makes scheduling an absolute
Listen,
nightmare.
the way they do RPI is I think they have an old computer from the 80s, and you have to it's the one of the computers that you have like a card you have to input into the machine, and then you just have to leave. And for a whole day, it just cranks and crangles and then it spits out who the leader of the RPI is, and then they put it on their website.
Yeah. It's such a weird thing that we talk about. It's like, oh, based on this loss from 2 weeks ago, now our RPI is better. And I'm like, come on, give me a break. My head is spinning. Let's just play football. But, all right, winning's overrated, right? I love this segment here, brought to our wonderful producers here at Maroon Sports Network, Tom Hinman, Jacob Morrow, Matthew Hines, Rosie Rodas.
I'll just apologize to any East Jessamine fans that are reaching it or turning in right now. This is a pro Pulaski channel. So this is Maroon Sports Network. So don't get upset. It's not a big deal. We're just having fun with it. Okay, but
I hate it because I love East Jessamine agreed to it takes two parties to tango to move the game in agreement to Thursday night, and it's so appreciative before things gets wild. But they finished their regular season at 2-8. They're 33rd in points allowed with 337. They're last in rushing yards allowed with 212 per game. East Jessamine has never won a state championship. And I find that, Brad, what's fascinating about it, when I, think of East Jessamine, West Jessamine, where they're located, kind of in the heart there, and going into Jessamine County, close to Fayette County, how you think they would have more success in all of their sports. And West Jessamine's always, been pretty good with basketball and now, definitely a volleyball powerhouse. But East Jessamine, I feel, is right there for that talent pool, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's an interesting place. East and West both have different sports that they're both good at, or that one individual is good at. East Jessamine has a great softball program, consistently one of the top softball programs in the 12th region. West Jessamine has obviously one of the top volleyball programs year in and year out. So it is interesting. I do think that Jessamine County itself is not huge, and I think the fact that they've got two schools and then they're also dealing they're pretty close to a lot of other counties. So not to say that recruiting plays a part in it, but if there are opportunities for players who are really good to go to a 6A school like Frederick Douglass just up the road. So I mean that probably hurts them a little bit too. But yeah, it is interesting. They certainly should have the talent pool to be good, like you mentioned, and you never know. Sometimes these things are cyclical. At this level of high school play, sometimes you're good, sometimes you're bad, and then it kind of goes in cycles. So, 2A or 2-8 this year. But like we talked about, you got to throw that out. They had a close game with Lincoln County earlier this year, and Lincoln County's pretty good in 4A. So you can't take anything for granted. We're playing with a backup quarterback. You never really know what that means heading into a game. So you got to throw all that out the window, and you got to lay it all on the line tonight because tomorrow is not guaranteed.
Going to be ruthless in action here tonight. But, Brad, of course, if you all are just tuning in out there, Maroon Nation, James Murray is not here. But my man, James Murray, leading the FBLA Pulaski County chapter, are in the lovely Phoenix, Arizona.
I guarantee you he's not worried about whether it's cold up there or not. We're up here kind of in jackets up here in this booth because I got the window open and it's a little bit chilly. I guarantee you he's not having to worry about that right now.
No, absolutely not. Sounds like it's gorgeous there. But we had an absolutely gorgeous day here in the Bluegrass. This is a wonderful sunset, which takes me to one of my other pop culture topics I was going to mention to you, Riley Woodcock. Daylight savings time. All right.
Daylight savings time.
What is your thought process? Because like when someone says, hey, look on the bright side, this weekend you gained an hour. Not when everything seems to get scheduled and everything where you got to be up early.
Not when you got a baby.
Well, that's
not when you got a baby. There's no such thing as gaining an extra hour.
Yeah, that's true too.
But I'll say this, Mr. Newman hates daylight savings time. I don't know if he's watching or not. He hates daylight savings time, and he wishes that it would end ASAP. I am indifferent to daylight savings time. I prefer it looks like Pulaski's won the toss and they're going to receive. But anyway, I prefer it to be light when I go to work in the morning. I don't like it if it's dark. So I don't care to gain an hour, but conversely, I don't like it when it's dark when I go home. So
yeah,
it's difficult.
I love it. I'm okay in the months of November and December because, man, it's prime. But, man, once that January and right after December 25th into 26 hits, I'm like, okay, you can have it.
I'll say this. They tried to do away with daylight savings time in the 70s, and everybody hated it. So I don't know why exactly everyone hated it.
Yeah, I wonder.
It sounds like it would be a good idea.
And the sign says the road doesn't stop here for
our
year. My man Connor Blevins up front running with the American flag. Kentucky state flag and the maroon skull and crossbones double swords there. I love it's great. Reminds me of Long John Silver's in the 80s.
Long John Silver's in the 80s.
Let me tell you something, man.
That place is hanging on.
Quite a treat. I look forward to it on Sundays after church. Long John Silver's. Their chicken planks, man, and fish is still.
Listen,
I'm
not a big fish guy, but their chicken planks, the way that those crispies that are in the box afterwards, they're greasy, but I'm telling you, they're delicious.
After school,
I could eat at least 6 or 7 of those chicken planks.
Listen,
that's not even a lie.
After school, my junior and senior year in high school, we would always carpool to Long John's in Monticello, and we would go in and get a large ice water and ask them for a box of Crispies, and we would dip ketchup in them, and we would get it for free. We'd spend $1, and it was awesome. Can't do that much anymore. Things have changed for me quite a bit. So
that's that's just one of the things we've lost with progress.
Yeah,
we can't get a box of Crispies anymore.
I mean, goodness. I mean, hey, gosh.
Kids today don't even know what they're missing.
Disappointed.
Like I like to just take some ketchup and just dip the Crispies in the ketchup and just fork them out.
Yeah, that's what I did. But, man, I was really disappointed. The tariffs supposed to make everything cheaper, and I don't know. I'm still holding out. So here we are, kickoff. Maroons are going to be wearing the jet black bottoms and jerseys with
we've
silver
all lined up on
helmets.
the wrong side of the field, so we got to fix that real quick.
Yeah, and the Jaguars of East Jessamine with white on black with black
Looks like
helmets.
we got Brian Ford back to receive, number 42.
You mentioned Winston Ford, who's had a really good season, getting a lot of good yards per carry. Caden Carrier carrying the ball really well. It's always good when you have 3 running backs to spread the wealth.
Well, especially now without Zach, because they're going to lean on that run game pretty heavily. The question for Pulaski tonight is going to be, can Will throw just enough to keep the defense honest and help those running backs get big holes?
Here's the kick. A lot of real estate here.
That's Kaysen.
Kaysen Brock.
Brock down the sideline.
He's going to make it, and he's going to run it back.
That's the way to start a game. That's the way to start a game.
Special teams, man. Kaysen Brock puts him on the board. I was going to say before we watch that happen.
Yeah, that was interesting. They had him as an up man, and they had Brian Ford deep. I bet they knew exactly where this kicker was going to kick it, and they had it set up just to get Kaysen a touch there because they knew he could take it. Now we're going to see if it's going to be 6 or 7 points we're putting on the board here with the extra point.
Bryson Mounts 1 week at Bell County kicking the winning extra point to win the game. Love that for Bryson, young man who's played and kicked the ball really well.
Been kicking up here for a long time.
We call him Gold Toe, and we've called him the automatic car wash. We've done everything with him up here.
The automatic car wash.
He's automatic. It's good.
And it's good.
Through the uprights.
12 seconds into the game, up 7-0. You can't ask for a better start than that.
No, that's great.
I mean, you're hoping every time you get the ball first that you could come away with 6 or 7 points on that drive. So being able to start with 7, it's a great way to start.
Maybe this Thursday night aura, Brad, maybe this needs to start being a norm. I kind of like the idea. Of course, I'm not going to like it tonight when I get home in the bed and realizing, it's not Friday, but it's all right.
Hey, any day could be Friday.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I was going to say before that onslaught happened right there that, I was really excited that how our front line, defensive and offensive front line is going to hold, because we got some monsters down there who's been doing a really good job for Pulaski County. That's Brady Hull. That's my man Brody Johnson. That's my man
Connor
Blevins, Andrew Cash.
You know what?
Taylor.
Yeah, I'll say this for Grizz. I've not had him in class, but every time we bring middle schoolers up here, their favorite player on the high school team is Connor Blevins.
They love him.
And I'll tell you what, I've seen plenty of videos from the 8th grade and 7th grade, 6th grade tournaments, and every time I see one, anytime anybody scores a touchdown, Grizz is over on the sideline chasing after him. That's really great to see. From one of our high school guys supporting the guys at Northern too.
He's got a great fan club, and if I'm looking at the lights across in our student parking lot, I think the RV is over there with his family. So, man,
of course,
they know
he's the
how to throw
nephew
down.
to famous Cole Drawn.
Yeah, absolutely.
One
I
of
remember
Pulaski
watching
County
Cole play.
legend.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
3-sport legend: baseball, football, and basketball.
Connor's a a great young man academically, having him in class. He's wonderful. And, of course, he's even speaking at his church that I've seen advertised. I would love to get out there and see him. I'm happy for that young man. And there is a stuff close behind the line of scrimmage.
Great tackle there by Caden Carrier, a guy that we've been talking about early. Coming up and making the tackle on number 22, who I'll tell you who that is in a second. For East Jessamine today, you're going to see number 17, Bryce Bentley, is their quarterback. Number 0, Jacob Wright, has been their leading rusher on the season, but so far we're looking at number 22 in the backfield, who is Michael Carter.
Okay.
So I don't know if number 0 is hurt or what, but I don't see him out there currently.
Look at that game prep for you, Mr. Woodcock.
That's preparation.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of preparation. Another stuff in the backfield.
Nice tackle. Number 20, that's Winston Ford on the tackle.
All over the ball right there. So far, if you were worried about being locked in, I think we put all that to rest here so far.
Well, it's a big third down here. Let's make sure we get off the field.
The remnants of the Beaver Moon fills up the sky above Pulaski County Field. One day later, it's bright and it's luminous. It's got a nip in the air tonight.
In another era, we'd say that was a bad moon rising, but I don't know if we're allowed to say that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's copyright. I think it's copyright issue.
Well, I always enjoyed it.
I mean, if you say it 6 or 7 times real fast, then I think it appears.
Oh, my gosh. All right, here's the snap, and
or
looks
there's
like we're
not
gonna
the
get
snap,
a false start.
Everybody
maybe.
moved except for the center. That's usually not a good indication.
It is false start on the offense. Bring them back 5 yards, and if you thought it couldn't get any worse for East Jessamine, they're backed up even further.
You know, every time you get down, that's just an opportunity for a better comeback. So, third and 15, they didn't think that was long enough. 3rd and 20 is a lot more impressive if you're able to pull it off.
I was reading this week that there was, I don't know what made me think of this, there was a huge dispute with Sylvester Stallone and the
You're right. I don't know what made you think of that.
Oh, my goodness.
Incomplete
Tip
pass.
ball.
That was almost 6 right there.
Almost jumped up
from
and
number
caught
6. Or no, it's not number 6. It is number 6. Jet McEwen back in the game.
Jet McEwen there, of course. Getting in there, using his size.
Interestingly enough, Brandon, he's listed at 6'6", but I think he could be 6'7". He's really tall if you ever get to stand next to him.
Colton Kane, of course, is playing literally with one arm and one leg. Poor guy has thrown his shoulder out. He's had a leg injury, but he's out there in pregame kicking and warming up, going to play.
Oh, just about got the block.
Almost got a piece of it.
Wasn't a great punt, but they got
Pretty
a great
good
roll.
Good bounce.
A heck of a roll all the way out to the 47, 46, no, 48.
There we go. So now a turnover here or a punt on the downs. Quick 3 and out. Maroons now on the offensive side of the ball. It's Will Adams and crew coming out here tonight. Got Parker Burton here on the lower end
Burton
to the
near
left.
side, got Boongabi in the slot, and at the top of your screen you've got Cohen Finley.
See, we got 2 in the backfield for Will. He's going to take the snap. Hands off to, it looks like
Big
Kaysen.
hole. Makes a man miss. That's Kaysen Brock.
Again, just carrying the ball again for a first down and then some.
I'm telling you, you're not going to bring him. The first tackler is not going to bring him down. You've got to hope that you can hold him up and hope that you've got some help coming to drag him down because he's not going down. He's a man on a mission.
He's ran the ball so well. And, man, when he picks up momentum, there's the Imperial
nice
March.
20-yard gain on that one.
Song played right here. Love it. Brian Abner, we are going to honor at halftime, so stick around, folks, as he is getting it done on the PA here for us. Has for years. Here's the toss.
Sweep here to Winston Ford.
Ford, the ankle bisector.
We
got a flag.
I think we got a hold out there on the end of the line. Anytime you got wide receivers having to hold blocks for a long time, that's just not something they're usually super comfortable with.
Yeah, they're going to bring Pulaski County back. Looks like holding.
Well, again, 1st and 10, not hard enough. 1st and 20, that's a little more of a challenge.
Absolutely.
I think we'll call it the 36 or 7 yard line.
Gosh, okay, man. He's full of it here tonight, man. Mr. Woodcock is on a roll. But you were right.
My kids told me not to say the numbers, but I can't help it.
You called it, though. I mean, yeah, we're going to have to see what we can do in the passing game a little bit. I think East Jessamine's going to try to lock in here. There's Winston Ford.
That was a good game.
About 11 yards. 11
I
or
really
12.
think, just based on the first couple plays I've seen so far, I really think the best way to attack East Jessamine is just to go right at them. When we tried to string them out with Winston, they did a pretty good job pushing it to the sideline. Right up the middle, let Connor Blevins, let Brady Hull.
Let him work.
Get their blocks and get to the second level, and let's put this thing in the end zone.
We have Will. He's got a man in motion, one in the backfield. Hands it off to Kason Brock, and he's got some room, he's going to pick up the first down and then some. He's going to sneak in again. 2 touchdowns tonight for Kason Brock.
That's another 6 for number 8 right there. I won't say it.
All right, yeah. Man, that was a nice run. He had a lot of real estate there. That huge push there on the line helps out a lot. Man, great run by the young man.
Well, we're off to a good start. 2 times we've touched the ball. Kason Brock's had 3 carries, already about 50 yards rushing, plus the kickoff return for a touchdown. So you couldn't ask for much more. It's kind of like you said, you wanted to make sure we were locked in to start the game. And so far, through 1 offensive possession, 1 special teams play, and 1 defensive possession, we are definitely locked in.
You thought anything was going to be off kilter with the change in schedule or not? Man, you were mistaken. Maroons are in. Maybe Thursday's the way to go. Kick is good. 14-0 Pulaski County, 8 minutes, 56 seconds.
So you were talking about Steven Seagal recently.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't get to hear where you were going with that. What was the controversy with Steven Seagal?
With the remake that Michael B. Jordan's in Apollo, the Apollo movie, Creed, there was a dispute that Sylvester Stallone fought.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone, not Steven Seagal.
He decided
2 different guys.
not to come back because his character was recorded to either die if he signed the contract in the first, second, or third installments that they were going to do of Creed, and he chose to just do 1, talked him into making sure that they didn't kill his character off. A lot of fight in the background with that. Sylvester Stallone had strong feelings about what Rocky, his character Rocky that he built up, should his fate be.
Well, I guess he's entitled to that. He built Rocky into what Rocky is. So if he says he doesn't want Rocky to be killed off, then don't kill Rocky off.
But speaking of Sylvester Stallone, I remember my grandpa sitting me down in the living room when I would go visit him, and we watched Out for Justice, Brad, in 1993. And you talk about a treat.
Out for Justice.
Out for Justice.
I think that's one I have not heard of.
Oh, it's great.
Nice stick.
It's a great 5
Carrier
o'clocker.
and Brian Ford on the tackle there.
And brings him down out of bounds.
It's great to see your senior leaders also playing special teams too.
Yeah.
That really shows the level of commitment that these guys have to each other, that they're willing to. Some of these guys play on 3 sides of the ball: offense, defense, and special teams. So it's just good to see that. It really sets a good example for the younger kids too.
Yeah, Will was a lot with the X on special teams and defensive side of the ball, and you kind of wonder going forward how many reps he's going to get on that side of the ball too, with all that he's doing with the offense. It's a lot, but man, these young men are handling it, rising to the challenge.
All right, this is our second defensive possession of the game.
Looks like we're in a nickel right here a little bit. 4-3.
Yeah, he's just been pulled 2 linemen on that one, but number 6, Jet McEwen, he was not fooled at all.
Jet McEwen's having himself a ball game right here too, just doing all the little things.
Had a good pass deflection early, good tackle on that play.
Love it. Of course, we mentioned pregame the quarterback Zach Anderson at home tuning in. He's recovering from his knee surgery. All signs point to it looked like it was successful this morning, and now he's on his road of recovery. Keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Zach Anderson, we miss you, man.
You got 3 wide to the far side of the field here. Looks like another handoff. Ooh, big stick.
That was a big hit, too. Yeah. Man, I don't know who that was.
I'm not sure if that was Jet again or if that was Cohen Finley. It was one of the 2.
Cohen Finley, man.
Number 1 or number 6, whoever it was, that was a heck of a stick.
Man, gosh, this group, there are some dogs on the defensive side of the ball here. Love it. That's what you need.
Oh, just about jumped offside there.
They were waiting for the call, and everybody looks to the sidelines to see what the answer to the test will be. Okay, get the call. Take the ball. Fakes a handoff. Man in motion.
Man, I thought
Almost
Winston
snuck it
had
in
that one.
there.
I thought that was a pick 6 right there. Pick 6 or 7, depending on what happens with the extra point. But
had it all covered.
Winston was right there, ready to make a play.
Of course, our Maroon Sports Network production crew making it all happen to where you at home can sit snug tight watching this in 4K HD in your living rooms if that is you.
Brandon, I gotta ask you. You're talking about sitting snug in your living room. When it gets cold outside, what do you set the temperature in your house at?
All right. Well,
what's the ideal temperature in the winter?
My philosophy has changed in the last year, but right now I got it at 68 degrees.
68?
Yes.
I usually try to keep it at 67.
I figured you probably would. Yeah. saves a few dollars in this rough economy that we find ourselves in.
I mean, 67 in the summer and 71 in the winter. I'm sorry, 60. I'm sorry, I got it back. 67 in the winter, 71 in the summer, which is actually a little bit. I probably should keep it a little bit higher in the summer, but I like to be comfortable. I like for it to be cool.
I'm thinking about going down to 66 if my wife doesn't divorce me.
I think you should try 67. I think you should try 67 and report back how you like it. You're at 68. That's a big jump from 68 to 66.
I say we just throw on a sweatshirt.
67 is right there in the middle.
I say we just throw on a sweatshirt and deal with it, but that's just me.
All right, here we go. Will Adams takes a snap and the direct handoff. He's got room.
He does. He's got plenty of room, and he's gone. He's got some jets.
Cuts back to the inside.
Back to the inside. He's going to cut to the other side. Almost
just
cut.
At the oh man, I thought he had it.
Touch. No, they're going to call him at the 1. Maybe at the 1 yard line.
I think he should have cut back towards the sideline because that would have just given him one man to beat. When he cut back to the middle, that guy on the other side of the field had a little bit of a beat on him. But either way, heck of a run.
Will Adams right there.
Probably, I think probably about 55 yards on that one.
He's got some jets. Kick to another gear, Will Adams there.
They're going to let him finish this one off since he did all the hard work to get down here.
I feel like that's something that the O-line would probably say right here. It's like, go ahead and finish it.
We got the heavy package in. This was definitely going to be a direct snap. Of course, he is the quarterback now. Oh, yeah, give him the touchdown. That was easy.
That is number 7, Will Adams with the carry to finish off that drive to make it now
20-0. And we are only 6 or 7 minutes into this game so far, and so far Pulaski is absolutely dominating.
Yeah, it is. It's a fun night here at Pulaski County on a Thursday night. Again, the last remnants of the Beaver Moon rise above the Pulaski County field to where we see not full moon, but
the Jaguars didn't know what to do about a Beaver Moon.
No.
I'm just telling you right now, they had no idea they were walking into the Beaver Moon.
I don't think the world did last night, Brad. I mean, it lit up the night sky like it was Christmas Eve.
Bryson Mounts, automatic.
The automatic car wash. Bryson Mounts.
You know, let's take this opportunity to give a shout out to our pet band here tonight. We are actually featuring some former faculty members down there in the band. I cannot see them from here, but I just got a text from my wife that she is currently playing.
Oh.
She played the tuba in high school. It's been 18 years since she picked up a tuba, but she's down there playing in the pet band right now. I don't know what other faculty members are joining, but I know
that's cool.
A shout out to Adam Hopper, new Maroon this year, for putting that out there, trying to get a faculty pet band going.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Kind of like UK does when all the kids go home for the winter break when they bring in that.
If they can keep
the alumni band,
if they can keep that up, that'll be great. I think that's cool. And, you know, it's a Thursday night. It's an extra something special here for everyone in attendance. I think it's cool. I'm all for it.
Absolutely.
So now Pulaski will kick back off to East Jessamine here. We are still in the first quarter.
Bryson Mounts' leg is getting a workout.
It's like a short kick here. East Jessamine's got it. Bodies are flying all over the field. There's pancaking occurring.
They're playing football.
Yes. Connor Lewis drove into the turf there.
Freshman Connor Lewis.
Yeah. Out there playing special teams. Coaches got to be happy so far with the way the players have responded. Of course, we've got a long way to go.
Listen, anytime from a coaching standpoint, anytime that you play a game against a team that you know is inferior to you and you know that you're going to win or should win, the biggest thing that you worry about is your team coming out flat, thinking they've already got it in the bag, and then
goodness gracious, that was a big hit.
Winston Ford,
my man
on
did
the
not
edge,
see
big
that
tackle.
coming. My man did not see that coming from
But
East
you worry
Jess.
about your team coming out flat, not inspired, and then letting the other team hang around. Then you never know what's going to happen. Coach Burns has done a great job this week getting Pulaski prepared. You can tell from the jump these guys knew what was at stake tonight, and they were not going to leave anything to chance.
Talking of flat and uninspired, UK basketball team. Brad, do we stink? I don't know. I'm
you
really
are a Debbie Downer.
No, all I've heard
we are currently down.
No,
two starters
true.
have not played.
That's
one
true.
of them being maybe our best, or really two of our best players. Jalen Lowe comes back tomorrow night. Let's see how the Cats look with their
There are some things that I worry about. Like I don't know if we can shoot the ball, and then
good
all
tackle
the talk
on the end
about
by another
9.
Ford, Brian Ford. But here's what I'll say about Kentucky basketball.
Yeah.
Let's see it when everybody gets back together. Let's also see it when the chips are down, when we play Louisville and when we play Michigan State. Because I guarantee that Coach Pope is holding some things back that the offense could be doing because he's trying to work on a few specific things, and at some point he's going to turn it loose. And just like we did against Purdue, we'll be ready for it when the moment comes.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping that too. And then Saturday against Florida, what's your thoughts?
Oh, pain for somebody. Pain for somebody.
Do we have a chance in that right now?
It's a classic trap game for the Florida Gators. They just came off of the game in the world's largest cocktail party against Georgia, and they were battled really tough against Georgia. But that coming off of that, going to Kentucky without a head coach, you never know what's going to happen. I don't think that they can beat Florida, but if the defense plays like they did last week against Auburn, you got a chance to beat anybody.
That's true. Offense is, it's so bad. Here's the kick.
This is going to be our worst starting field position of the year
tonight,
so far.
right here.
Or of the game so far.
So we're at the
26 or 7, right? Oh, 25. 25.
Okay, 25. Yeah, it's close. The Maroons now back with the offensive side of the ball. Again, Will Adams with 2 plays and a score last go. Rushing the ball at ease, where you don't really have to drop back and pass or do anything.
Yeah, that's really the best way to do it. If you don't need to pass, there used to be whenever the forward pass was first invented, coaches always said when you throw it, there's 3 possible outcomes and 2 of them are bad, so why wouldn't you just run it? And, if you got that kind of philosophy, just keep grinding and keep pounding the ball. Here's a little pass out to the perimeter, though.
Quick outlet pass. That's a Cutter Bowley play that Bush Omden would have to draw up. Out of bounds.
We're gonna need some binoculars. I think that was Parker Burton on the catch, number 4.
Parker Burton with the catch.
I was right. 4-yard gain. That'll leave us about 6 or second, and we'll call it 6 or 7 yards on second down here.
4 minutes 33.
They're gonna call it
seconds.
6.
Man, that phenomenon.
It's a long 6.
It's not gonna go away, is it?
I'm trying my best to ruin it.
Here's another
great
big
run by Kaysen. Oh, he's gone.
He's gone, and he's gonna score again. 3 touchdowns will it be this go? And he is.
Great run.
Wow. 3rd touchdown for tonight for Kaysen Brock.
The last couple weeks, he's kind of had a rough go because teams have really been keying on him, especially without Zach in the lineup. So it's really great to see him just really bust out and kind of take out some of that frustration out here on East Jessamine right now.
That was big time, man. That was big time. Young man broke through there. Here is Mr. Mounts again. Can he make it 4 for 4?
You got to think his toes getting a little worn after the way this game started between kickoffs and the extra points.
Man, we covered a lot of ground, and we're still in the first quarter. We talked about all things culturally happening. It's going to be a long night.
I'm sure there's more. Are you excited about the new season of Stranger Things coming out, Mr.
I got to get caught up. I've not got to watch it.
You got to watch it, man.
I've
you
heard
gotta watch
good things.
You got to watch it. I don't know how you feel about, I know that Heather's not real big on scary stuff. and it is kind of scary, but it's not like over the top.
I like
scary.
Robert England,
It's-
and I heard he popped in there a couple of seasons ago, and I thought, man, bring it on.
He's it's a really great show.
What about Welcome to Derry? Have you started that?
I have not started Welcome to Derry. I feel
heard
like
good
that
things.
one is probably scary.
Yeah,
in
I'm
a
all
real
about
way.
it. I've heard of. It's out there. I don't want to spoil it if you don't know, but it's already out there. The first 2 episodes, there is a really good callback to another Stephen King story that they're trying to bring the world.
I think that this whole season of Welcome to Derry is supposed to be kind of like a mix. It's not just the It story.
Oh,
It's,
that's cool. Well,
it's
anyway.
supposed to be kind of mixing a few Stephen King
One of
worlds
the
together.
young boys is somebody else in a Stephen King book that is pretty awesome. So I don't know. I don't want to give it away. But fumbled here. Picks it up. He's going to run with it and takes it across the 20. He's backed up to the 18.
And we'll call that return about 6 or 7 yards, I guess.
Wow. He's on fire, folks. He's in fuego over here. That's Bradley Woodcock getting it done.
I think these guys are going to mute me here in a minute.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. The brain rot continues.
If we're
here on
not
Maroons
if we're
Sports
not
Network.
cringy yet, don't worry, because we're going to get there.
Love
at some point. And if you don't teach in a high school or middle school right now, you may be completely confused.
Yeah,
about what's going on.
It's a phenomenon that is. It's really. I can't believe it. But
No one can. But it continues.
Here's the hike. East Jessamine up the middle.
Great way to read your keys there by 42 He-Man Brian Ford. He saw both of those offensive linemen pull, and he met them right in the hole.
Man. Brian Ford, B. Ford.
42. Brian Ford, son of Matt Ford.
Brad, I don't know if you got to hear about this weekend's fundraiser for cancer research for our ladies from the freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and senior class participating in the Let the Girls Play for the Lombardi Trophy. Each team representing a color to honor those that are fighting and or have fallen from this dreaded disease. But it's always a spectacle. And at first, there's 2 games going on simultaneously. It was the juniors and the freshmen and the sophomores and the seniors. And it was a showcase between the sophomores and seniors. Offensive expertise thrown out there at its finest. Final score 42-35 in
Listen,
that game.
those girls take that game absolutely seriously.
Yeah.
And they prepare for it just like a regular football team. You know that flag football is going to be a sanctioned KHSAA sport. It's just a matter of time before it comes to your Pulaski County High School. I don't know what season you put it in, but I think it's great. I think it'd be awesome.
I saw my girl Riley Ross down there as a photographer on the
What an arm.
sidelines.
What an arm.
Oh my gosh, she on our team should be the starting quarterback for our flag football team. She is unbelievable. Makes it just look so easy.
It's just naturally a gifted athlete. We're blessed with a few of those. Brooklyn Thomas
has got some
Lily
studs.
Todd,
Yeah.
Caroline Heist.
Didn't get to play. Malia Bullock,
Malia
of course.
Bullock,
Taylor Absher, Chloe
Hannah
Cranfield
Murray.
played.
There's a lot of really
Lily
gifted
Price
athletes.
went off in that game too, offensively. It was great.
And they get real emotional about it. Like it's not just a game to them. Like it's real bragging rights.
Claire Hamilton on the senior side playing hurt
She's got a
was
big
a
black
force
eye
to be
from-
reckoned with.
Yeah. Ooh, I thought they had the block there.
Here is the catch.
Fair catch there
called.
from Will Run to Me Adams.
Yeah.
Or Will Cuts Like a Knife
Cuts Like a
Adams.
I love that. You know what? I think
Will
he's very
Summer
underrated.
of 67 Adams. I'm sorry, Summer of 69
I
Adams.
pull up that album from time to time in the summertime, and I listen to the Robin Hood song, the Everything I Do it for You. It's a great song.
I didn't expect you to break out the vocals.
No, it's true. Everything
in the first quarter. You got to
do.
save that for the third and fourth quarter. That's what everybody's going to be hanging around for.
Yeah, that's yeah. I've got to
All right,
save
we are
something
one
for later.
touchdown away, Brandon, from a running clock. Can
Yeah.
we get it?
I think so.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
1 minute 54 seconds. Will's backed up to throw.
Ah,
he's
he's
got all
running.
the time.
Oh, now
Cooks
he's throwing.
it, throws.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a nice throw, but my
He
man
had
couldn't
him.
catch it.
He was there.
Dropped by Kason Brock on the reception side. in and out of his hands.
You're probably only going to see Will throw 6 or 7 times during the game, but you have to throw just enough to keep the defense honest, to make keep those safeties from creeping all the way down into the box.
Oh my!
And make them think that it's still a threat, so that they have to keep in the back of their mind.
You described that like a gremlin. You don't feed it after midnight or give it water. Here's the
Winston
rush.
Ford right up the middle. That's another first down.
Yes, it is. Hard to bring down Winnie Ford, the ankle bisector. He earned that from geometry class. Love that.
The ankle bisector.
The ankle
I'm
bisector.
still not sure what that's from.
I think it's great. I think it's everything to do with the angle of which he runs. It's so he has you guessing, man. Keeps you honest. Winston Ford.
Winnie Ford. Another
Great
one of
guy.
Matt Ford's sons.
Yeah,
He's got a couple
great
that
guy.
are up here.
Will rolls
He's
right.
got another one, Alex Ford, in middle school
Throws,
right now.
caught. It's good. That looks like number 28.
There you go. I think it's 20. I think it's Winston Ford again.
Winston
Some
Ford.
of the zeros kind of look like 8s from up here, but yeah, that's Winston Ford.
Man, that's a nice rollout play action there by Will Adams. Of course, that defensive line, man, I'm looking down there and I see my man number 71, Brady Hull, getting it done. The dude, him and Connor Blevins, I mean, if I have to go up against them, forget about it. Forget about it. If I'm picking a Survivor Series, WWE Survivor Series team, I'm picking those two. Will to the end
He's
zone,
got a
going
man.
deep.
Almost got some contact.
picked.
They're going to hit him with a pass interference, I think, or
Really?
maybe some illegal contact.
He's throwing it up to Cone Finley.
He's got pass interference.
Man, what an arm. Will letting it go.
You know
there.
what? That's a great thing that Cohen Finley just did. He didn't just leave that ball for the ref. He went and got that ball for the ref. You know, he didn't
Very
have to
nice.
do that. He could have been on his way back to the huddle, but he went. That's just a great, respectful play that probably goes unnoticed by a lot of people, but I noticed it. Thank you, Cohen Finley.
So did they call offensive
interference.
pass interference? All right, so we're going to move up.
Defensive pass
What,
interference.
15 yards?
Yeah, it's 15 yards at
All
the
right.
high school level.
Okay. Moves us a little bit closer to that red zone, and again, creeping at it 50
First
seconds.
down, 22-yard line.
East Jessamine will take the ball after halftime.
Another handoff to Kason Brock.
He's got some room into traffic, and he got
That's
the
really
first down.
that's really hurting his yard per rush average right there. Only 11 on the play.
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
What's
at
he
this point,
thinking?
he's only averaging about
Man.
30 yards a carry. So
How disappointing.
I'd be
Kason
mad.
Brock.
I'd go back to the offensive line saying, "What are you all doing? I should have scored on that play."
Oh, goodness. Great run. And
First down,
Maroons.
11. They can get a first down inside the 2, looks like, from up here.
clock is ticking. We're down to 32 seconds.
27
before
seconds,
the end.
actually.
Oh, no, gosh. I keep thinking it's almost halftime, and it's not. Gosh.
There goes
Here
Will.
it is. Will gonna take
he
the
just
hit
trucked
and
that
in.
boy. That's a grown man play right there. And a touchdown, Pulaski.
Will Adams' second touchdown tonight, rushing behind Kason Brock with 3. And now that does put us at that running clock, right?
We got to get the extra point. As long as we get the extra point,
35.
then it will be a running clock the rest of the game.
So Bryson Mounts, can he make it 5 for 5, Bradley? We'll see.
I mean, at this point, he's going to have to ice that toe down.
Yeah, he is.
It's only
We're gonna
been the
have
first
to-
day. You got to space these touchdowns out a little bit.
We got to
boys.
do something to preserve that for sure. Got to
You
bottle
might
it
need
up.
it next week.
Yep.
There you go.
That's good.
And now, from now on, the rest of the game, we will have a running clock.
Wow. 35-0, Pulaski County, and it's been a heck of a first quarter.
I would call it domination up to this point.
Oh man, 17 seconds still left to go, and what?
I
man,
haven't seen a dominating performance like this since 2014, when Kentucky played UCLA. Do you remember that? And the game started out 24-0.
Oh, I loved it. That was right before Christmas time. That was wonderful, and I've never seen a basketball game like that before.
That was insane. UCLA was ranked at the time too.
Yeah,
and the
it was
Cats just completely rolled all over them.
Yeah, the commentating for that game was Byron Anthony or Greg Anthony,
And they just started laughing.
And it finally just got to a point where they didn't know what to do, and just decided to just talk about just things like Rambo and Sylvester Stallone movies, like you and I have done.
It also kind of reminds me of last year, the Pulaski Casey County boys basketball game. I don't know if you remember that one.
Maybe I'll have to
but
go back in my
we
mind.
didn't talk about a lot of basketball.
No.
From the halftime on.
No,
After that.
yeah, it was It's a tough night. Here is
number 1. Oh, he breaks the tackle.
Break it,
and he's down at the
juked
25. Actually, they're going to give him the 26 or 7 there.
Wow, all
I think
right.
it's the 26. They're giving him the 26.
Bringing out his Michael Jackson biopic moves right there as he was juking and moonwalking there, but not enough. That's going to end
running,
the first
so we are
quarter.
through the first quarter.
As we end the first quarter, it's the Maroons 35, the East Jessamine Jaguars 0. We are going to pause and thank some of our sponsors. Folks, stick around. Maroon Sports Network coming back with the second quarter.
If you're looking for your next fundraiser, school merch, custom embroidery, or screen printing, choose Magic Monograms. Magic Monograms can customize hats, blankets, backpacks, and shirts for your business, fundraiser, or next event. Contact Magic Monograms today at 606-679-3535 or visit them at 110 Creek Terrace behind Cabana in Somerset.
Looking for quality printing and custom signs? Somerset Printing and Signs has got you covered. Family owned and operated right here in Somerset, Kentucky since 1978. We take pride in bringing your ideas to life. From business cards to banners and everything in between, our expert team is here to provide you with the highest quality products and services. They always deliver on time and exceed expectations. Visit us at 1021 West Columbia Street or give us a call at 606-679-5217. Somerset Printing and Signs, where your vision becomes reality. Support local. Choose Somerset Printing and Signs. Back to Maroons Field here to start the second quarter. It's Mr. Woodcock. It's I, Brandon Foister. Going to be your tour guide through the cosmos to this second quarter here with the Maroons up big.
Somebody forgot to tell the band you got to quit playing when the game
they're
starts.
like, you know what? You're
But
just gonna have to deal with it.
More power to them.
Yeah, they're like, we are here to play a song, and that is what we are going to do.
They can't help it that it's a running clock at this point.
They got the feeling, and yeah, they are. They're going to like, you know what? We're going to keep playing. We'll play the Meatloaf version. We'll just keep going.
Somebody finally told them.
All right, Brian Abner said, y'all need to hug. I love that, man.
They was just rolling, buddy.
Yeah.
They didn't care that the game was going on. They got the spotlight for a moment. You know, let them play. Let the band play.
Yeah, it's like
if that's distracting you on a night like tonight, then you got bigger problems. You know what I mean?
Running a classroom, man. You gotta hold your ground. Know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
That's Kenny Rogers for you right there.
Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Quick
Winston
throw.
out there on coverage. Oh, my gosh. They're going to get him with a pass interference. That's going to be a free first down. Probably be a spot foul, so just a 2 or 3 yard
Call that on Winston
foul.
Ford.
But, he was right there, but he did kind of hook around the waist with his left arm a little bit.
And as
surely,
the temperature.
So I guess pass interference is just a straight 15-yard penalty, even if it's just a 2 yard. It just happens 2 yards out.
Temperature continues to fall here. Pulaski County Field.
I mean, today it was just a gorgeous day. You know, it was about 67 degrees today when I got out of school.
So yeah, that was a good time. Sure, man. It's like that's like Venice Beach right there, weather right there with the sun.
There's a. I wish I could remember. I had a college professor, and every day he started class by showing us what the weather was. It was some town in either Northern California or Southern Utah, or not Utah, Oregon.
Well, that's great.
It was in Southern Oregon, and every day the temperature was exactly the same. It was overcast, and it was about 67 degrees every single day.
Sounds terrible.
365 days a year. And he
Sleepy
would
Hollow?
start by just showing us the weather. He'd be like, "It's still 67 degrees there." And then he'd just shake his head, and then we'd start the lesson.
Yeah, that's
And it wasn't a meteorology class; it was a history class. So why he was showing us the weather, I don't know.
He's like a Bob Ross of weather. My man loved that area. And,
I think he just loved the consistency.
Heart wants what it wants, man.
You didn't have to question when you woke up what you were going to need to wear, what the weather was going to be like, if you needed to pack sunscreen or a coat. You were just ready to go.
Here is the pitch.
Nice
and
tackle,
quick
Will Adams.
Down. He was all over that, snuffed it out.
Both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he's getting some reps in, man. Big takedown.
Just heard from my buddy Dylan Hughes, Pulaski County legend.
Yeah, Jelly.
Just texted me and said that we were about 6 or 7 times better than Chris Collinsworth.
Wow, I love that.
I like that.
Chris Collinsworth.
We haven't mentioned Patrick Mahomes one time tonight.
Chris Collinsworth
until now
is a very much favorite of Lake Cumberland. He's down here quite often in the summer times.
You know, I was done
Vacationing.
with Chris Collinsworth whenever Austin Collinsworth didn't come to UK. He went to Notre Dame. Like
that
he
was
was in,
disappointing,
they was in Covington. He was a big time high school athlete, and he went to Notre Dame instead of here, and that was disappointing.
Is the number 1 ranked player in basketball, high school basketball. Nation. Big hit right there. Has left Notre Dame Academy and has enrolled at George Rogers Clark.
Well, I've heard that.
Or no, I'm sorry, Frederick Douglass.
I've heard that he was potentially going to go to UK, so moving back to Kentucky. Of course, he's originally from UK.
That'd be huge.
Or from Kentucky, I'm sorry. So I know that UK's been recruiting him pretty heavily, so
bring it on.
Bring him back. I mean, I'm sure that Coach Fraley would love to have Tyron Stokes here, especially with Zach down for the year.
Yeah.
Bring in Tyron Stokes, the number 1 player in the nation.
Boys and girls basketball team.
Candidate
probably
for
next week, I guess, is the scrimmage this weekend.
Season starts right after Thanksgiving, so it's
is that right?
coming up quick. That's when the regular season starts. They probably do have some scrimmages before that. I haven't seen the schedule, though.
Here's the kick. Ball comes back to Pulaski County. They're
about a 26 or 7 yard punt there.
7:20 as the clock rolls here. Pulaski County taking the ball, and they have shown to be just a unstoppable force right here in this game right now. Offensively, they are rushing the ball. They're throwing the ball. It's just an onslaught right now. And
there's one of the kids up here asked, if you were East Jessamine's coach, like, what do you say when you're down 35-0 in the first quarter? And it's Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott. We've been talking about great actors. And the Big Lebowski. He got asked a question similar to that, and he said, and I quote, and this is what you tell your kids.
I thought you were gonna go Sam Elliott.
Some days you eat the bear, and some days he eats you, and that's what's happening right now.
I thought you were gonna go Sam Elliott Tombstone, but man, you pulled out
the Big Lebowski. That's my favorite Sam Elliott movie, even though it's not really a Sam Elliott movie.
I love it, man.
But he has a great cameo in that movie. He's also really great in Gettysburg. If you ever get
I've seen
time
Gettysburg.
To watch
That's a
Civil War classic.
Movie. I've watched Glory, another great Civil War classic.
Sam Elliott is not in that one.
He's not in that. Matthew Broderick,
Denzel
Washington, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
great movie. Let's see, another Civil War classic. Let me think.
There's really not a lot of great Civil War movies.
No. But
Lincoln is good. Gettysburg is good. Glory is good.
Lincoln is good. I've watched, yeah.
Those are kind of the 3 that I would start with. Gods and Generals is okay if you really like long-winded monologues and not a lot of battle sequences.
So just dialogue, straight dialogue?
It's not just straight dialogue, but Stephen Lang plays in that, and he switches up because in Gettysburg, he's General Pickett. But in Gods and Generals, he's Stonewall Jackson. And he really takes that. And then they got another guy for Pickett. Why couldn't he just be Pickett twice?
Here is a big rush right here by Brock.
He's going again.
He's got a head full. It seemed
there goes that man.
Right up their guts right there.
The 6th or 7th touchdown tonight. 6th touchdown.
I think make it 4.
6th touchdown tonight.
I think it's 4.
Well, 4 for Kaysen, but 6 for Pulaski. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Will's got 2, and Kaysen's got 4 on the night.
Big time, man.
And I was dogging on the offensive line for his 11-yard gain earlier that brought his average yardage down. The clock does still stop for like extra points of timeouts, so there are a few stoppages.
Big time, Bryson Mounts try to make it 6 for 6.
6 for 6 here.
He is on a tear himself. Oh, wow. And he got
That's
it.
good.
Might have been a jump.
If something happens and Bryson Mounts misses the next one and goes 6 for 7 on the game, you'll not hear the end of it. You will not hear the end of that one.
I don't know, man. Right now, it's this could be the remnant effects of the Beaver Moon happening to my co-host here, Mr. Woodcock. He is.
It has strange. I've read since you said that about the Beaver Moon that it has strange effects on people. in ways that you can't easily understand until after the until afterwards.
Our cameramen are bringing you that live. The after effects.
We're gonna have to work on our focus there
of the Beaver Moon.
That is the blurriest the Beaver Moon has ever looked.
It is. But we are here live at Pulaski County Field, and it's been all Maroons from the get-go, scoring in the first 12 seconds of the game.
So I've gotten some stats. I'm gonna hit you with this. Bryson is 44 or 45 for extra points on the season.
Wow.
So my question is, what in the world happened on that one?
Poor guy.
That's really the only question I've got.
It's a lot of pressure on the kicker.
I would also say that, again, if he misses one tonight to go 6 for 7 on the night, the amount of arms that will be actively juggling will probably send the earth into a tailspin.
Well, hopefully he doesn't. I have faith in my man, Bryson Mounts. He's got this.
I think he'll go 7 for 7 if we get another touchdown, which, we've got a lot of time, but the clock is running.
Oh, goodness. All right, so here we are. We are already down to the 4 minutes and 45-second mark here of the second quarter. Maroons just scored. East Jessamine.
We got a couple backups out there. I saw 15 Connor Lewis coming into the game.
Okay.
A couple of freshmen. They still got 42 out there, though.
I would say at this point for your season, and if you're a coach, going back to what you said earlier for East Jessamine, I would say I just want my guys to go out there and have some guts, man. You want to play the game here and have some pride about yourself. There's a catch.
A nice catch. Pretty good coverage there by Chris DeZern.
Yeah.
First time we've called his name tonight.
Looks like someone's coming off the field. Might got a little.
It's a little ginger there, but he'll be all right.
9.
He'll be all right.
Chris DeZern.
Yep. Shout out to Miss Damrell. That's her son.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Absolutely. Know who that is? He's playing
sophomore here at Pulaski County High School.
Doing a good job. Front lines doing their job as well with Brody Johnson and Riley Hull, Connor Blevins. McEwen here is going to rush. And we got a
false start.
False start on the offense. And we got a pretty good crowd contingency here tonight on the Pulaski County side.
I just got a text from our boss. The bald-headed brotherhood, James Murray, said that Zach has asked him to tell me to quit saying 6 or 7.
Oh, wow.
And to that, I have to say, tell my kids to stop saying that.
Oh, wow.
Tell the kids at school to quit saying that. Tell people on the internet to quit saying that. As long as those people are doing it, Zach, I have to keep doing it. I have to keep doing it. It is my personal prerogative. I have to keep saying it. Until it stops being a thing, I have to drive it into the ground. And with that in mind, we now have a third down and 6 or maybe 7 yards, depending on how you mark it off.
Man alive.
All right, Zach.
What is happening?
I apologize, but I have to keep doing it.
Wow.
We got a flag on the play, I believe. So actually, no, we don't.
Backed up here a little bit. We may have, folks, I'm going to get clearance from our Maroon Sports Network production crew. Do we have a sideline interview with Coach Burns before halftime? Or no, not going to happen. All right, so, folks, I don't want to build that up here.
We can recrecreate it, what he would have said.
Read his lips here.
Yeah, we can do the one for me. We already did the one for East Jessamine. You just tell your boys you some days you eat the bear, some days the bear eats you.
I forgot about that line. That's a great line.
There's also
he had time to catch that.
That was a nice play,
and it falls out at the end. Do they call that a reception?
No, that's a reception.
Okay.
No, it's a reception. He was just throwing the ball down.
That was a nice
play. The questions about what is a reception in this day and age. Who knows what a real catch is? If you watch any of the NFL,
I haven't. I mean, one of those things where I got rid of. I've not had cable in the last several years, but that's been.
That sounded kind of sad the way you said that.
It is.
Like
it's been good and bad. I miss out on live sports stuff, but it's also helped me to not watch these 5 to 6 hour NFL games.
You know that the games actually aren't so bad. I watch a lot of NFL Red Zone during the year, and my wife hates it because she can't keep up with what's going on. She says it bounces around too much. But I enjoy it because I can kind of keep up with every game at one time instead of having to just focus on one single game. And as much as I love the Bengals, they don't love me back. So I appreciate being able to watch other games and not have to drown in self-pity every week.
You gotta enjoy what you're seeing with Joe Flacco, a guy his age coming out here. And
yeah,
he's a
Brandon,
warrior,
but
man.
that defense, man.
It's terrible.
That defense is so bad.
It's not as bad as the Cowboys.
The defense is so bad, I can't help it.
Not as bad as the Cowboys. Cowboys, man, I don't know. And Pulaski is signaling that could be their ball. So we'll
have
see
a
what the
fumble.
call is. And
no, East Jessamine still got the ball.
Jessamine still has it. Got a player down, and we're going to send the trainers out here. And while they take a look and we have stoppage of the play, I think it'll be a good time to thank our sponsors. Folks, stick around. We'll be right back.
At Citizens National Bank of Somerset, we believe banking is about people, not just numbers. For over a century, our commitment has been simple, to put our customers first every single day. With 10 convenient locations, over 20 ATMs in South Central Kentucky, and a team that knows you by name, we're here to make banking easier, friendlier, and personal. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together because your goals, your dreams, and your community are ours too.
Not everyone starts a business the same way,
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
but everybody likes a smooth and fast.
Loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
We are back at Pulaski County
for the last
Field.
20 seconds, which is already running.
And I'm looking at the monitor.
Actually,
as,
they're stopping the clock again.
It's what all this action is.
They are going to make sure this 22 seconds, Brandon, gets played out right.
Yes,
all right?
they are.
It's only 42-0, and we've got a running clock, but it's got to run correctly.
Oh, my goodness.
Will East Jessamine get another snap in before the end of the half?
They will take over after halftime with the ball, but here's the throw going deep.
And it's going to lead us to the end of the first half.
It's nice.
With your score, 42-0. Pulaski County over East Jessamine.
That's great, folks. Stick around here in a little while, as it'll be me and Mr. Woodcock throwing it down here for some halftime expertise.
If you haven't liked the first half with our commentary, it's only going to be downhill from here. I hate to tell you. Or if you liked it, it's going to be even better.
Yeah,
so
that's
anyway.
true. That's very true. Stick around.
I'm Madison. Who am I here with?
Boone Godby. Cohen Finley. Andrew Cash.
The first question is, who on your team would win America's Next Top Model?
Jamison Wilburn. Brian Ford. Levi Bashirs.
What's your football red flag?
I'm a dirty player. Just kidding, not really. I forget to play a lot and have to ask people around me what the play is. I also forget to play.
And if you could recruit any cartoon character to your team, who's your first pick?
Bugs Bunny. I would do someone from Transformers. Patrick Starr at middle linebacker.
Okay, and Cohen, we have a question for you. How did it feel to get 27 tackles, new record?
It felt pretty great to get the new record and steal it from our coach, from the current linebacker coach. Felt amazing.
And that's Maroon Minute.
Yeah.
You're talking about with the lights.
We are back at Pulaski County Field. It's halftime here. It's Brandon Foister. My protege, Mr. Woodcock, stepped out just for a moment, but have no fear. I got my main man here, Matthew Hines, here joining us here in the booth. Matthew Hines, you came back here to help out tonight with the production crew, bring on some moral support. What's been going on with you?
So I'm currently studying at the University of the Cumberlands, secondary social studies education is what my major's in. So I've been spending a lot of time hitting the books, obviously.
Yeah. So did you feel like going into your freshman year at college away from high school, did you feel prepared going into this level of your life?
I feel like Pulaski County High School and the staff prepared me more than well enough for my freshman year of college, especially when I'm talking to people from even neighboring counties. I feel like we had a lot more conversation about college and life outside of high school than I feel like a lot of my peers did. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to the history department for their wonderful job of educating me, because I'm in a history class right now, and it's a general education class, and I feel like a lot of the stuff is just a repeat of what we have learned in high school. So it's been really nice to experience having all that prior knowledge from the history department at the high school.
So now it may make more sense to you right now when I ask this question, but compared to what it was before in high school and now just your experience dipping your toes in college, is there a difference between the two when you study, and what does that mean for you?
Okay. I haven't noticed very big of a difference yet. We do have a lot more of homework and a lot more stuff we have to do outside. Like, I got to go home and work on a psychology paper. But, yeah, the content is a little more challenging. So you do have to spend quite a few hours in the library studying. But the transition was not as hard as I expected it to be.
Okay, so now if you had advice for high school freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors right now out there that's listening and watching this, and you could give some advice just for a little bit in your experience to them to partake on what it is that you've known and you've lived out, what would that be?
Don't take the first week before classes start for granted. Go out and enjoy yourself. College is about getting your education and preparing yourself for your future career, but college is also about living your life and becoming an adult and making decisions on your own. So don't take the first week for granted before you have as many responsibilities, and go out and meet new people. Make good decisions, but go out and meet new people.
Yeah. We're going to flip right here, Matthew, and we're going to go to the field right here and show you this. We are going to honor here Brian Abner. Brian Abner is retiring, and we are presenting him with the game ball right here at halftime. Brian Abner has been on the PA and in our booth, and a very avid supporter of the Maroons for years. He's poured out his blood and sweat for this program. He's even had his kids play and coach for this program. We absolutely love and appreciate and adore him for everything that he stands for and he's brought to this program. So thank you, Brian Abner, for your work and your level of support and love. It will never be unnoticed, and you will be missed here. So very well deserved. Yeah. All right, so we're back here. Okay, Matthew, you're talking about being a history major. Matthew, tell me, what is a section or a part of history that you have joy in, that you most enjoy studying and learning about?
So I really enjoy the time in between World War I and Vietnam. So that includes like World War II and then the Civil Rights era. I feel like you see a lot of what happened during that time reflected in the current state of the world. So spending time studying that, I feel like that period of time is the most intriguing to me. But hopefully I get to study some different time periods, and that answer might change by the time I graduate.
Yeah, well, that's cool. So education, you wanna come back to high school, or what are you thinking, man?
So my goal is to be to graduate hopefully within 3 years, and then I want to come and teach at the high school level. So I would love to be in this district, but we're gonna have to go wherever God takes me, I guess. So
love that.
I would love to be back at PC. I feel at home there, but we're gonna have to have somebody retire or something at this point.
Well, hey, you just never know. With education, provides a lot of opportunities, but the doors can be open at times. So keep your head up and keep looking. You never know where that will be and where it may lead you. And all roads can lead you here. It might just look a little different for you. So, I'm happy to hear that about you, man. You've grown up before our eyes. It was like a year ago you were kicking grass out here in the parking lot, and now you're waxing intellectual about history. I love it, man.
Yeah, it's been an experience. I don't know. The first, it's been, I think, about 3 months since school started, and I feel like it's definitely been a roller coaster of a ride. You just got to take it one day at a time, though.
That's exactly right. And we are so thankful for you, Matthew Hines, as we step into our weeks of Thanksgiving here at Pulaski County and Maroon Sports Network. But, folks, stick around. It's Matthew Hines here. Mr. Woodcock's going to be right back. We're going to bring you the second half of action right here, so don't go away. Fraley Lawn Care, Concrete, and Landscaping. It's your one-stop shopping for all of your outdoor home care needs. Call us for sidewalks, driveways, pressure washing, edging, landscaping, and more. Be the envy of all of your neighbors. Call Fraley Lawn Care, Concrete, and Landscaping today at 687-7221. That's Fraley Lawn Care, Concrete, and Landscaping, 687-7221. Be the envy of all of your neighbors.
With years of experience, a comprehensive list of homes and commercial properties, and a passion for exceeding people's specific needs, Eagle Realty and Development LLC is a team you can rely on for buying, selling, or leasing in the Lake Cumberland area.
Having the agents at Eagle help us through the initial steps, walking through the process, and knowing that we've got professional experience to get us through the end of the process has been great.
Eagle Realty provided excellent care for my practice and my needs. They are very flexible and very professional, and I've enjoyed working with every one of them.
Choose Eagle Realty and Development for all your real estate needs. Visit us online or contact us today.
We're back here at Maroon Sports Network here. It's halftime at Maroon Sports Field for the first round of the playoffs. It's been all Maroons over the East Jessamine Colts. With
Jaguars.
A score. You tell the Colts to
West
go
Jessamine
home.
Colts.
West Jessamine Colts. We're
They
not
would not be
playing
happy
them.
with you right
It's
now.
the East Jessamine Jaguars as the score is 42-0. But I'm here with my main man, Mr. Woodcock. Mr. Woodcock, a big shout out to the Pulaski County High School History Department here tonight.
You know, we've substituted one history guy for another history guy. History is definitely something that we could talk the entire second half about history if you wanted to. He said he really liked World War I to Vietnam. That's a personal favorite of mine also. I mean, you have to love history to teach it. So, that's really great to see that some kids want to pick up that mantle and keep teaching history.
Well, on the flip side with this game, Brad, in this second half, if you are the Maroons, what are you looking to do here?
If you're the Maroons, you're looking to get out of here without any injuries.
Yes.
You've got bigger things ahead of you than East Jessamine. You're up 42-0 with a running clock. So you just want to be solid. You don't want to pick up any bad habits here. You're looking for things. You don't want to put a lot on tape here either for your future opponents. So keeping it kind of vanilla, keeping that clock running, getting some guys in that maybe don't get a lot of work, and seeing what they can do, and just trying to get out of here without any injuries and be ready for next week.
Perfect storm too, like you said. That's a great thing that you would want to happen to keep your season alive going forward. Now, on the flip side, we mentioned a little bit there in the second quarter for East Jessamine. What are we looking for that could be little moral victories for them in this second?
Well, as far as moral victories go, you're just trying to put a couple touchdowns on the boards. Something just to make yourself feel a little better. There's really not a lot you could say. It's going to be hard to come back from 42 down with a running clock. But if you could pull it off, you're really not focused on that if you're East Jessamine. You get the ball first, start this half. Have a good drive. Try to put one in the end zone. Get everybody feeling a little bit better about themselves. Give them something to remember about this year that's not super negative. And then, if it's painful, this could be the end of the pain. So I guess is what I'm trying to say. I try to put that in a nice way. That's you just want to just see what the first drive holds. Try to put your best foot forward there, and then go from there.
Going back to our lists of pop cultural things, you just mentioned it there was something you said, something to believe in. I was thinking of some of the 80s ballads. It was read this week and said from John Bon Jovi, where he said, "I never thought I would sing again." And John Bon Jovi is going back on tour. What's your thoughts about John Bon Jovi and that cycle?
Well,
of where
he
he's
must
at?
have been taking some bad medicine because he's pretty old. But I think it's great. if you get the chance to keep playing, just keep on playing, man. If that's what you want to do. So Bon Jovi, if you're listening, hey, keep it up.
Him and Richie Sambora, his guitarist, man. Yeah, they're up there in age. But yeah, all right. So going through it here, we're getting ready to wind up this halftime talk here. Maroons getting ready to come back out. We are going to have a running clock, so don't go away, fans. We're going to say hello and thank our sponsors once again. Thank you all for tuning in, everyone at home. We couldn't do this without you or our wonderful production crew that's making this happen, and these images come before your eyes and alive on your screens tonight. So guys, stick around. Don't go away. Second half coming your way. Looking for a taste of home? Look no further than Ruckles in Eubank, Kentucky. With all-you-can-eat specials throughout the week and a tempting array of vegetarian dishes, Ruckles has something for every palate. From classic comfort foods to exciting culinary creations, Ruckles is where memories are made over delicious meals. So come visit us today at 192 KY70 in Eubank, Kentucky. We're open during the week till 9 p.m. Ruckles, where every bite feels like coming home. Call us now for any of your catering needs at 606-379-6400. Ruckles.
At Citizens National Bank of Somerset, we believe banking is about people, not just numbers. For over a century, our commitment has been simple: to put our customers first every single day. With 10 convenient locations, over 20 ATMs in South Central Kentucky, and a team that knows you by name, we're here to make banking easier, friendlier, and personal. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together because your goals, your dreams, and your community are ours too.
When the road ends, the adventure begins, and only the toughest survive. Welcome to the Franklin Truck League. The FTL offers more than just a truck. We deliver legends, built to outperform and designed to impress. So haul it on over to Don Franklin Auto and step into the FTL. Don Franklin.
When it comes to building structures that stand the test of time, there's only one name you need to know: Todd Steel Buildings, located in Somerset, Kentucky. At Todd Steel Buildings, we're dedicated to providing top-quality pre-engineered metal buildings to meet all your needs. Our products are American-made, using only the finest materials and cutting-edge technology. Our team of experts design and manufacture each building with care and precision, ensuring that your structure will be durable, efficient, and cost-effective. Whether you're looking for a warehouse, industrial complex, agricultural building, or mini storages, Todd Steel Buildings has you covered. Our buildings are versatile, customizable, and designed to meet your specific requirements. Our customers trust us to deliver high-quality buildings that stand the test of time, and we're proud to say that we've never let them down. So if you want to build with confidence, choose Todd Steel Buildings. Contact us today and see what we can do for you.
Careful no over torque for if destroy railing. Who writes this stuff?
Hi, honey. How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. Really good.
It might be difficult to understand what you got yourself into when the box says some assembly required. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Should be ready by the time she's in high school. Yeah.
The second half, or I thought we are 2 minutes and 40 seconds still away from that. As both teams are out of the locker rooms, and we got that fall nip in the air.
There's something special about that crispness. I don't really like it to be cool, but it does kind of feel nice. It is after a long summer. It does feel pretty nice.
I agree with you. So now all the talk and debate will be out there, and it is every year, and we even mentioned it here in the past about Christmas movies, some underrated Christmas movies, favorite Christmas movies. But with that being said, we're not there yet. What are some, Brad, Thanksgiving or November feel movies? Maybe it's not Thanksgiving in the movie, but something that reminds you, your life, of like, it's November when I see this. Is there anything that comes to your mind?
There's literally nothing.
Wow.
When it comes to movies, there's no such thing as a Thanksgiving movie. I can't think of a Can you think of one?
Well, something that has the November feels, and I don't know.
I mean, just
why.
general football for me, I guess
Football,
you could say.
the original Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That was
makes
always
you think
played.
of Thanksgiving?
Yeah, for me, I equate it with Thanksgiving time because it always played when I was a child, and it still does on TV, almost kind of like what A Christmas Story does for its run naturally. But yeah, not that it's Thanksgiving in it. The original Mary Poppins always played on TV around Thanksgiving time. Close to Thanksgiving time, the original Wizard of Oz. I don't know why. There's nothing in it. And the Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman movie Hook. Makes me think of November.
You
for
love
some reason.
Hook.
It's a great movie, man.
I like Hook too. It doesn't really have a high IMDb score, but that was a great movie.
No, it's a
I always
great
wanted to eat that food that Rufio was eating.
Yes.
All the different colors.
Yeah.
What was that stuff?
I don't know.
They
like
loved
paste
it.
Or
They
something?
it looked like some kind of like blue and red and orange and yellow and green paste.
Man,
but I was like, I've never wanted to eat color more than I did whenever I watched Hook.
I kind of wish I could still fulfill all my nutrition by imagining I was eating. That would save me a lot of time and money if that were the case, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way. We have got some Limp Biscuit or something just blowing out our rear end.
I believe
here
this
at
is
Pulaski
saliva,
County Field.
actually.
All right,
Thank
saliva.
you very much.
All right. Well, 16 seconds counting down here to start the third quarter here of action of the first round of the playoffs for the Maroons.
We're zooming in on a random referee. He looks to be pretty warm.
And ninja mask on. I love it. So receiving the ball first after the start of the game with the Maroons scoring in the first 12 seconds is East Jessamine Jaguars. They will take the ball here first.
They're going to have to cut that music off before they start playing.
Yeah, because Abner's going to.
The refs get really serious about that.
Has been known true tonight. He will yell at you across the PA.
Absolutely.
If there's music. But I guess he's in charge.
I mean,
of
you
it,
got
so.
to sometimes. You know, it's distracting. You have to deal with.
Here is the kick here for the Maroons.
Golden Toe.
Of course, Bryson Mounts recovering the onside kick at Bell County was huge too.
And we've got a late substitution, or maybe East Jessamine had too many on the field.
Possibly.
That's probably not one that you want to have in
Low
that
kick
circumstance.
here with the bounce. Oh, my
Ooh,
goodness.
man.
Number 30 got checked there for Pulaski County. Not sure
Man,
who
he
that
got
was,
checked.
but he got his bell rung
He
a
got
little
checked like
bit.
he was
Yeah.
wanted dead or alive, Brandon.
Man, there's some Bon Jovi coming at us here. Love it. Love it. Don't have number 30 on my list here, unless I'm looking at it wrong. See who that was.
You talking about 30 for Pulaski?
For Pulaski.
Some of the numbers that we have changed,
Yeah,
so
they have changed
it's
quite
a
a
little
bit.
Some of them we're not really sure. But here we go. East Jessamine's first possession. Like I said at halftime, Brandon, they're going to be looking to just do something positive, get some positive momentum here and see what
That was a
happens.
Big break through the hole there. That was Connor Blevins maybe, or Blake Taylor.
I think that might be. That's number 68. That is Tristan Clark.
Tristan Clark. Man.
Tristan, you give love a bad name, Clark.
Man, yeah, he did. He separated the walls of Jericho right there. All came tumbling down. Loved it.
He come through there like, it's my life.
It's my life.
It's now or never.
Now or never. Bon Jovi references for you all here in the second half.
I'm about out.
Mr. Woodcock
That's about all I've got.
He's got them coming.
I've only got so many Bon Jovi references.
Takes a hit.
No offense to John Bon Jovi if he gets to hear this.
Takes a hit like
at
a
some
bed
point.
of roses. Here we go.
Pretty nice little play action.
Oof. Stood him up there right almost close to the line of scrimmage.
This defense has made us say oof a couple times
Yeah,
with
man,
some really hard
big
hits.
tonight from the Maroons. That looks like that's 28.
I think we got number 30 back out there. I wonder if that's Will Hornsby.
Might be.
May
I see
not
Caden
be.
Carrier's out in the
See, we got 12
backfield
out
as
there.
well.
Braden Green.
Playing some defense.
See, Will Hornsby's got 33 on here.
A lot of guys getting some reps here. Here's a rush up
Nice
the
blitz
middle.
here on third
breaks
down.
apart. Quarterback scrambles right, throws in and out of the hands of his receiver and dropped.
It's going to bring up 4th and 6 or 7 yards there, Brandon. Actually, I think it's about 8.
Yeah, we found it, and I found it
Over there for the PAs.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's okay. You're fine. So here we are. We are live on air, and things, just happen.
We're just solving problems.
Yeah,
for
yeah. You
Ooh.
got to make decisions like your head's on a swivel up here. Hopefully we get that straightened out. Someone has lost a wedding band that was found. It's diamond studded.
Funny story.
I could see.
Not really funny, but we were at the
caught
first down for East
There you
Jessamine.
go.
There you go. We were at the beach, and my brother lost his wedding band in the ocean.
Ugh.
And somehow somebody just strolling down the beach with a metal detector found it and brought it to us. I mean, just absolutely divine intervention. I don't know how he got so lucky.
That's cool.
Because it was probably going to be gone.
Well, good
honestly.
for him being able to recover.
I don't
that.
know if Daniel's listening, but
Wow.
yeah, I guess I probably never thought we'd be bringing that up in a Pulaski County football game. But
That was a big throw right here. Overthrew his man about 6 yards, 5 yards there.
6 or 7 probably is what I was thinking there.
Easily, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Here we
Yeah,
go.
He had that wide receiver open like he was a runaway, but he just couldn't quite hit him.
Man, just hammering home some just hitting it out of the park here tonight. Mr. Woodcock's on a
all I gotta
roll.
say is have a nice day.
It's got that. It's like that cinnamon butter at Texas Roadhouse. He's in fuego, man. It's lights out. Here we go. Throws it to the left side of the field, play action out of bounds.
Another 6 or 7 yard gain there.
Possibly, yeah. I'd say it's right close to that mark.
I mean, it's in between 6 or 7 yards, so you have to say that. And I'm sorry if that makes Zach Anderson mad somewhere, but I mean, it was a 6 or 7 yard gain.
East Jessamine's putting together a little offensive run.
They're
here.
right at about the 41 also. Actually, 38, we'll call it 38.
Got trips right. Guys almost jumped off sides several times tonight right here, and they waiting for the call. Not going to happen. East Jessamine waiting on the call. Snaps it. Releases. Throws. Connects through 2 defenders there,
It's
Brad.
definitely the best drive the East Jessamine's put together tonight.
Very good offensively. Good balance of run and
We've seen some play action. We've seen they've found some open receivers.
And don't be fooled. Tonight has all the feels of like we're just right around the weekend, but it's a Thursday night lights here at Pulaski
Yeah,
County
so don't
Field.
forget,
Awesome.
if you go to bed, you were watching Friday night, you thought you were watching Friday Night Football, you turned your alarms off thinking you could sleep in on Saturday. Don't be surprised you get that call from your boss saying, hey, where you at?
You just
Why
come
aren't you at
on
work?
right on into work here. We got you covered. Here's the hike.
That would probably feel
Here's
like
the
you just got
throw.
shot right through the heart.
Oh, he caught it, I believe, right
That was a
at
great
the
catch.
2.
Down at the 1. They're going to call it the 2.
Giving that up as the clock winds down to almost
6 minutes in the
5
third quarter.
seconds. Yeah, you're right. This is a really good balance attack that they put together and kind of kept the Maroons on their heels a little bit.
Now, if you're Pulaski, there's a little bit of bragging rights here if you could keep East Jessamine out of the end zone. You don't want them to put any touchdowns up. It's kind of a good mark for the defense to be able to shut somebody out. So let's see if they bow their neck a little bit here and see if they can stop them.
Rolls right, had a defender right in front of him, and he connects.
And
touchdown. Jaguars of East Jessamine gets on the board on the first drive of the third quarter.
That'll be the first 6 points for East Jessamine. We'll see if they can make it 7.
Oh, man. It's too easy.
People are shaking their head at me, but literally that's 6
that
points,
is
and they're
exactly
literally
right.
trying for
You're
7
right.
here.
You have to deal with it.
I mean, I don't make the rules. I'm just calling the game. I'm calling the game.
42.
They are going to go for the extra point, so they will be trying to make it 7 from 6.
To get adjusted here to hike the ball. Maroons breaks through, but kick is good.
He got it.
42-7 here at Pulaski County Field as the clock ticks on. 5 minutes, 35
Stop.
seconds.
Oh yeah, we got to stop him between these changes of possession. So. Well, Brandon, what's new?
Yeah, well, hanging out here, watching some football. It's a Thursday. Looking forward to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, what's your favorite part about Thanksgiving?
My favorite part is that Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, it's kind of like house money. I can get up early. I can choose to sleep in. I can kind of do things at my own pace. Hopefully the weather is nice. I like it when the sun's like it is this morning, like it was today. If we have that and it's not overcast, it's just a good time. Fridays, I don't do much, and Thursday nights, I don't do much of that week. And I just really look forward to it.
What kind of turkey do you make? You and Heather having a little Thanksgiving dinner together. What kind of turkey you making?
I'm all about the brine and I like a good deep fried turkey if it's got flavor. That's my thing, with some good peanut oil, get it warm, and put a little flour on the outside and some garlic butter and different things. But you know what? If I had a smoker, if I had one of those, I would love to smoke turkey.
I like to smoke turkey. I've got a smoker at the house, and
what is that? What is that smoker called? What brand you got?
It's a Pitmaster. It's a pellet.
That's what it
it's
is.
A pellet smoker. So if you're any smoker purist out there, you'd say I was cheating.
So if you're smoking a turkey, an average turkey, how long does that take?
It just depends on how big the bird is. If it's 10 or 12 pounds, then you probably want to go 3 or 4 hours, maybe 2 or 3 if it's a smaller turkey. You just got to kind of play it by ear. You can't rush it. I brine it in advance. I'll be out there basting it with some sauce every about 30 minutes or so.
Sounds good.
I will say that my smoker will smell like turkey grease for months afterwards. Oh, yeah.
I didn't think about that. So, yeah, there is some upkeep there. Here's the Maroons.
We got Boone Godby in at quarterback now.
Yeah. Man,
Number
he showed
0.
off his arm the last time we covered a game here. And
yeah, he had a completion.
Against
Southwestern.
Here he is.
Oh, he's throwing it again.
Oh, my God.
Airing it out.
Look at this.
Woo!
Caught.
And it's caught. Charlie Turner diving out, making the catch.
For it, man. Man looks like he would be awesome.
And they've called it incomplete, so none of that mattered. They're bringing it back.
What happened there?
Boo! I thought he caught it.
That was a great pass by Boone Godby there.
I thought he caught it for
Looked
sure.
like Troy Aikman back in the day, man. I love it. So Maroons here had it going all their way in that first quarter. It was an avalanche of offense and everything going right.
Just about every time Case and Brock touched it, he scored a touchdown. We got
a
25
big
out of the
run and
backfield.
a first
Big
down.
run.
That is
25.
Andrew Ritchie.
Andrew Ritchie. Nice run by Mr. Ritchie there.
Very nice, man. He had a head full of steam right there at that pylon.
He's got some people in the stands rooting for him. As soon as he took off, I heard a bunch of screams over here. So he's got a bunch of people rooting for him over here.
Getting it done, Andrew Ritchie.
Boone Godby in the pistol formation with the running back set to his right.
Man, he looking pretty smooth here.
Gives
Here's
a
the
handoff
handoff
back to Ritchie.
Goodness gracious.
About 3 on the carry. Going to give us a second and we'll call it 6 or 7.
3 minutes, 4 seconds counting down in this third quarter here.
They're gonna call it 7. So
Maroons moving some things around here. Coach Burns.
Well, like I said, one of the keys I told you at halftime: get out of the second half without getting anybody hurt. So they've got mostly second team players out there now, and these guys work hard too. They're working hard all year. So getting a chance to play in a varsity game is pretty special for them. And some of these guys are going to be playing varsity level before too long. So
it's number 30. Bounces off a tackle. Still up on his feet. Grabs about 3 yards on that. Maybe 2 on the carry. Nice play.
They said Simpson on the carry. We don't have a number 30 on our sheet, but they called it Simpson.
Is that Caden Simpson?
Maybe that's right.
21. Switch to 30.
Yeah, there you go. 21 possibly.
Yeah. Need to make a note of that. Boone Godby here running some offense for the Maroons.
He's got to get his signals from the quarterback, so he's got to run all the way to the sideline.
There he goes. Yeah, man. Love it. Extra reps for the young man. Booney.
Boone and Crockett.
Of course, good to see him back. It was several weeks ago, I think, before fall break. He took a stinger and was out. There's Simpson
good run
again.
by Simpson.
And out of bounds.
Took
a hit, yeah, but he's up. Pops the ball to the official and ready to go. Good little marching drive right here by these young guys.
Be good to see the second team punch a touchdown in here.
And like you said earlier, Mr. Woodcock, everything that you wanted the Maroons to do and everything that could go right has tonight for them. So that's a good sign, especially when there's a reshuffling of the deck, and we rescheduled the game, which ended up working out. Today was a gorgeous day.
Gorgeous weather. You can't beat this weather for November.
Yeah.
Especially considering what they're saying might be on tap for tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope not. It's not as bad as
carry
they're
here,
saying.
number 15, Connor Lewis.
Man alive, he's juking and jiving. He's like the Sega Genesis spin button.
Nice
right there
carry.
for the young man. Love it.
He's had his right hand in a cast this week. So I noticed today he didn't have it in the cast anymore, so that's good to see.
Another first down for Pulaski County.
That might be the last play of the half. We'll see or of the quarter. We'll see if they decide to try to punch another one in there.
Booney.
No, they're bringing everybody over. That's going to take us to the fourth quarter, Brandon.
That'll do it. And as we go to the fourth quarter, after these 10 seconds wind down, we will pause for a moment and thank our sponsors. And
Pause
we would
for
like
station
to,
identification.
Yeah, we'd like to thank all of our viewers out there tonight that's tuned in or retuned in. Thank you. And our production crew, Maroon Sports Network. None of this could be possible without our wonderful camera and production crew that we have here. They are the ones, true wizards behind the curtain, to give you all of this wonderful things at home. So stick around. Fourth quarter coming your way.
Looking for a taste of home? Look no further than Ruckles in Eubank, Kentucky. With all-you-can-eat specials throughout the week and a tempting array of vegetarian dishes, Ruckles has something for every palate. From classic comfort foods to exciting culinary creations, Ruckles is where memories are made over delicious meals. So come visit us today at 192 KY70 in Eubank, Kentucky. We're open during the week till 9 p.m. Ruckles, where every bite feels like coming home. Call us now for any of your catering needs at 606-379-6400. Ruckles.
At Citizens National Bank of Somerset, we believe banking is about people, not just numbers. For over a century, our commitment has been simple: to put our customers first every single day. With 10 convenient locations, over 20 ATMs in South Central Kentucky, and a team that knows you by name, we're here to make banking easier, friendlier, and personal. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together because your goals, your dreams, and your community are ours too.
We're back here at Pulaski County Field. We're going to start the fourth quarter, the final 12 minutes of this competition. First round of the playoffs. It's Mr. Woodcock. It's I, Mr. Foister. It's James Murray in Phoenix, Arizona. Somewhere, I think. Yeah. So
he's in the desert, in the nice and warm place.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Snugged away.
Having a great time, hopefully.
Yeah.
Out there in
like
Phoenix.
FBLA chapter of Pulaski County High School being represented well.
We are here making sure that all the chain gang is set, and we can't get this clock running until they get the exact point of the mark correct.
I'm still blown away that it's 2025 and we measure with.
The NFL has actually been experimenting with using the ball, and they have there's like a chip in the ball.
I would totally be for it. Why have we not advanced the game beyond this? We've advanced everything else in life. But
we have all these replays to determine things, but we can't just put like a sensor on the field. Nice fake there by Connor Lewis down to the. Oh, he might have got in. What are they going to call? They're going to call him down to the one.
At the pylon.
And he's a little shaken up after that one, a little limping a little bit.
Yeah, he took a hit. First and goal here for the Maroons
He's staying in, though. He's tough.
We are just about to cross the 9 o'clock mark here on this November 6th.
So, Brandon, let's wait. I got something I want to talk to you about here right after this score.
Okay. Wow.
Assuming that we make it in.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That play
Getting
did
a
not
little
go
too
anywhere.
fancy,
Ooh.
and we are driven back a couple of yards because of it.
And the guy on the end of the line is doing push-ups. Number 15 there for East Jessamine. He was, I guess he wasn't happy with his performance on that play, so he had to do a couple push-ups. But I want you to think about 90s country music, Brandon. I want you to get that in your mind.
Oh,
I'm thinking about like early 90s, too. I'm not thinking about late 90s.
John Anderson,
Marty John
Stewart,
Anderson.
Travis Tritt,
Mark Chestnut,
Vince Gill,
Joe Diffie,
Vince Gill getting it done. Yeah.
Vince Gill. I mean, these are real country musicians.
They're real. Diamond Rio,
Red Atkins,
Black Hawk.
Man,
yeah.
that was
Rio.
a good band.
Oh my gosh!
Is he gonna get
Spin
in?
Move, grabs about 4 yards because of it.
That was a spin move. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely Sega Genesis B button.
Colin Ray.
Yeah,
remember Colin Ray?
Yeah. Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson, of course.
Yeah.
Tracy Bird.
Tracy Bird. I had.
Remember Tracy
few of his
Bird?
cassette
Brian
tapes.
White. Do you remember Brian White?
I do.
He's most famous probably for his duet with Shania Twain.
I'm trying to think.
Pam
of,
Tillis.
Pam Tillis. Shake
Maybe
the
it was
Sugar Tree.
Memphis.
Shake the Sugar Tree.
That was
Pam
a good one.
Tillis.
Maybe it was Memphis is way better though.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was Memphis might be a top 10 country song of all time. But let's see.
My.
4th and 1 here. Can we punch one in straight ahead?
Boom, and
Simpson
he's in.
into the end zone. Absolutely.
Who was
Great.
that scored? We're trying to see.
I think it was Simpson, 25.
Simpson with the score here for the Maroons. And the Maroon sideline was lit up with joy with that.
They were ready for that one. Everybody got excited on that one.
48-7, punching it in. Big atmosphere here tonight on a Thursday night.
Are they going to bring Bryson Mounts in for the extra point, or is he going to finish his night 6 for 6 and not have a chance to go 6 for 7? Or I'm sorry, 7 for 7.
No, he ain't going 6 for 7.
No, he's 44 or 45 for that. I think they're going for 2. They're sending the quarterback in. Because why not?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that. I don't know if I like this. But.
They asked Steve Spurrier one time in a game when he was coaching in Florida, and he had just beat. I think it was Clemson or somebody else. They just whooped him like 50-7 or something like that.
The take.
Is he gonna get in?
He's
Is he gonna get?
close,
no, he's not gonna
but
get
short.
But anyway, after the game, they asked Steve Spurrier why he went for 2 because he went for 2 late in the game, and he looked at him and said, "Because I can't go for 3."
Because I can't go for 3. That's exactly right. Man, he was an arrogant son of a gun, but man, he was good. The old ball coach.
The old ball coach. What did they just announce? The whole crowd went crazy. Did we get free chicken biscuits?
Maybe. We'll see. That
anyway, I've been wanting to talk to you about this, Brandon, because you will remember Travis Tritt.
Yes.
All right. Had a lot of big songs. Played the Super Bowl one year in the 90s.
Yeah, he did.
One of the Cowboys and Bills Super Bowls. And I remember that because I used to watch. My dad was a big Cowboys fan, and he taped the Super Bowl of Cowboys versus the Bills one year. And I would go back and watch it, and Travis Tritt played halftime, and I always listen, Trouble. Anyway, I was wondering if you remember when Travis Tritt delved a little bit into the acting side of his performances.
I remember his music videos being like miniature movies.
He had a trilogy. These
Tried
were
to make
art.
you cry.
These were works of art,
Man,
Brandon.
He solved that Reba McEntire was in Tremors, and he said, you know what, I'm going to give this acting thing a go myself.
And he had a great idea.
Oh, my fumble of the ball.
He put out a trilogy of songs, Brandon. I don't know if you remember this.
I do remember.
I've got the 3 songs pulled up here, so if anybody's listening at home and you're really liking Travis Tritt,
I do.
He had 3 songs come out in 1991. First one was Anymore. I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. And in the music video, and then the second one was Tell Me I Was Dreaming. And then the last one was If I Lost You. And these were spread out over 7 years, Brandon. This
you
was
can
a
find them on
trilogy
YouTube. Yeah,
that
you're
lasted
right.
for over 7 years. But anyway, in the trilogy, Travis Tritt was a handicapped former Vietnam veteran. And his fiance was down with him on the boat dock, and she fell and slipped into the water and apparently passed away. Because the next song was "Tell Me I Was Dreaming." After that happened, I was just wondering if you remember that, if it left a mark on your life like it did mine. I mean, that was traumatizing for 5-year-old Brad to watch that. And see that woman slip into the water and drown.
Yeah.
Like, that was really traumatizing for me.
Before that trilogy, Best of Intentions makes you want to cry too. I mean, Travis Tritt was throwing out all the hits, man, and getting it done. Like, he was like, I'm going to make you cry.
It's the best play of the night for East Jessamine down the sideline.
Big gain, yeah. Big gain.
But I think it really just showcased Travis Tritt's versatility. As not just a singer-songwriter, but also an actor.
Didn't he appear in some movies then? Like, what's his IMDb?
He has
list?
been in. I'll look it up. He has been in some movies. I'm 100%
Was he
sure of it.
in that show that everybody loved with Kevin Costner? What was that called? That's been so
Yellowstone?
popular. Was he in Yellowstone?
I'm not sure about that.
Or am I just making that up?
I know that I think that he was the first of them came out in 1991. I think he was inspired. And I don't have any facts on this, Brandon, because facts are completely
optional.
I think he was inspired originally by Tom Cruise in Born on the 4th of July. I think he saw that movie, and the next year he was like, I can do that.
I remember that movie.
And I'll put it to music, and I'll really hit home on some people. So here's some movies that Travis Tritt was in.
Okay.
He was in Blues Brothers 2000.
I've seen
that.
that
Everybody
one.
remembers.
Yeah.
My Cousin Vinny. Which
Love
that
My
is a
Cousin
classic.
Vinny. That
is a classic.
Travis Tritt.
He was also
Look at
in
this
the
throw
Mule.
right here.
We've
He's
got
wide
that.
open.
We've got problems.
And did he get in?
Did he fall?
They call it
They gave him a touchdown.
Man, he was wide open.
Actually, Travis Tritt's been in a lot of things. He was in a King of the Hill episode. He was also Hank in Yes Dear. If you remember that classic sitcom.
I don't remember.
He was
Yes
in
Dear.
Brothers Keeper, Let There Be Light, Forever My Girl, The Cowboy Way.
I remember The Cowboy
and The
Way.
Mule. So he's in really a lot of stuff. And it really probably started with that trilogy. Of course, he came out with all kinds of other classic songs, you know, like Modern Day Bonnie and Clyde, Trouble, which Pulaski
Trouble
Secondary
was good.
was in,
I say
Trouble right there.
I say
Member of the Country Club.
Yes.
Where Corn Don't Grow. Brandon, do you remember that one? Where
Travis,
Corn
man,
Don't
you're gonna
Grow.
Make me go home and listen to all my Travis Tritt albums again, but I'll do it. I think that's what's happening. That's what's definitely going to happen this weekend. It's going to get cool this weekend, so folks might want to bundle up, start those chili recipes at home. You got your smokers, turn your smokers on. Turn down for what?
Let's take
is
another
playing.
look at that moon, Brandon. The Beaver Moon.
The Beaver Moon is there.
The
Beaver Moon was last
rising.
night. The Beaver Moon was last night. If we're going to be fair, this is the remnants of the Beaver Moon.
I've got some more Travis Tritt for you, Brandon, in case you've forgotten. I'm going to be somebody. One of these days, I'm going to break these chains. Here's a quarter. Call someone who cares.
I remember that song.
That sometimes I
Yes.
want to tell some people, hey, here's a quarter.
I don't know. Quarter's worth too much.
But
now.
actually, these kids don't know what a payphone is these days. They would have no idea what to do with it.
Here's a quarter. Call someone.
Take It Easy. Of course, you know, he got from the Eagles, but his rendition of it was a pretty big deal.
I remember it, yeah. Standing
Tell
on a
Me I
corner
Was Dreaming.
in Winslow, Arizona. And we are down to 6 minutes.
It's a Great Day to Be Alive.
50 seconds, yes.
Remember that one?
Yeah, always.
That was a #1 hit, I think.
East Jazz kicks off to Pulaski County here.
We got Connor
And
Lewis again.
Connor Lewis
He's getting a lot of work
again,
tonight.
Getting some reps. He's got some room here. He gets across the 50.
I'll tell you what.
Connor Lewis.
This setup
finding it
up
out
here, what
tonight.
Murray's got going on, is really pretty special.
It's pretty intense.
But I do have a suggestion for making it better, and it's real. And here's what I'm thinking.
Oh, wow.
I have You might not know this about me, Brandon. I used to get media passes to UK football and basketball games. Me and my buddy TJ, we used to run a blog that covered UK sports, so we'd get press passes. And one of the things that they had up in the where the media sat is they had these people who would literally just chart stats out loud during the game. So they would tell you exactly how many yards were gained, if it was 6 or 7 yards or whatever was gained.
That's cool.
Or whatever was going on, and they would just come over the PA the entire time you're watching the game, and you knew exactly what happened, who made the tackles, how many yards they gained, and all that stuff. And they had these stats. There was this website you could go to that had stats for both teams. It might be difficult to pull off, but you just get 6 or 7 people up here. And I promise that you could get it done. All you really need is some people that know something about football and some binoculars, and you can get the stats. And that would take this place to the next level. I think as good as it is.
All you need.
We're always continuous improvement. That's what we're looking for.
That's true.
And you could get it that way.
Oh my gosh! Tripped up here in the backfield.
He was running the wrong direction that time. I think
came back, probably lost 2 yards on that play. Got our young guys running some reps here. Number 10 checks in for Pulaski County. That's Gavin Morrison. My man. Sophomore is coming into play here tonight. Love it. See Gavin
Yeah, I mean, if you could flash some stats across this screen like during the game constantly, like, man.
Yeah, that's
you want to talk about something special.
Next level, man.
And that's then you're in the talk for some Emmys. Then you're in the talk to go to L.A. for some daytime, for some sports Emmys.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Well, hey, who knows? I mean, Paul McCartney wrote All You Need Is Love, so here we go.
That's absolutely right. I'm telling you what, nobody can beat our musical references.
High hike
that was
here.
a good catch.
Through us, and that's Gavin running out of room here.
Running the wrong direction.
Ran backwards. Take him down.
They got a flag on the play. I don't know if we've got a hold or a face mask.
Jump, yeah.
Either way, the clock's running.
That's a face mask.
Listen, when I used to coach basketball, we used to do summer league games.
And
they're going to
call
it.
The
clock ran.
Holding on the offense.
The clock ran the entire time, and we would always tell the refs, like, if you make a call, that'd be 20, 30 seconds gone before we get the ball inbound. So if you were trying to get out of here, that's a great way to do it. Just throw some flags. Back them up, move them ahead, whatever you got to do.
Connor
They're
Lewis
calling it
back
fourth
in the
down.
game.
Looks like we got a 4th and 12.
Okay.
One of the underrated aspects of losing Zach Anderson is who's going to punt now for Pulaski. I wouldn't mind seeing a punt here just to see what would happen. I know it's 48-14, but
his rugby style kick was bar none, man. I loved it. Here's a throw.
Oh, we got a throw from Mr. Lewis.
Throw it
to
up.
Charlie Turner.
It went up to get it and couldn't get it.
That was close, but we'll have our first turnover on. That's the first time that Pulaski's had a drive come up empty tonight.
Yeah.
The rest of them have all ended in touchdowns.
48-14.
Clock's rolling either way.
Scoring in their last possession.
Brandon, this might be mine and yours last time this year and here in the football booth. Is there anything we need to cover for the people? Any kind of pop culture references? Any movies we need to talk about in the last 2.5 minutes?
Scoured the lands as a news detective of all things pop and culture, and I do have something to talk about. I really need to get this off my chest. So, it is election season, and it was election season for some people, not for us. Lately, I've been getting a lot of calls. A lot of robocalls. I've been approved for a lot of loans I didn't apply for, if you know what I'm saying. And I don't know who that I need to vote for to make something happen about that, but I would vote for that person. I'll just say that. Yeah. If somebody could stop the cold calls that I'm constantly getting, if somebody could just make that their campaign promise, that they would stop all of this, all the madness, all the calls I'm getting. It's definitely gotten out of hand. I agree.
I would appreciate it. That's just my 2 cents on politics right there. I'm sure it's controversial.
A minute,
but it
30
needs to be
seconds.
said.
counting down here to end this competition. And, yeah, you said it, Brad. That is a
Are we picking a player of the game or anything tonight?
If I were, I was going to go with probably Case and
right?
Brock.
It had to be Case. Just about every time he touched the ball, he scored.
Oh, my goodness. Nice little bubble screen here by East Jessamine. He might get in. He's going to cut it. Can't get him out of bounds. Defense right here for Pulaski County really struggling
right
at
the
very end.
1 yard line. That's a gain. That's a gain of about 36 or 7 on that play.
Up here. That's number 12 limping. That's Braden Green. Not good. Young man, he's limping pretty hard right here to get over.
Is that Russell? Is that Coach Russell down here on the end of the?
It is.
50 yards from everybody. Somebody get a camera on that man.
Possibly, yeah. I love it, Coach Russell. Here's the
He's
fade.
mad, probably at his DBs.
And they're going to throw a flag here with 27 seconds left.
There he is. Is that Phil Russell?
That's
really
my
the
man.
question.
That's my man.
That's got to be him, right?
It is.
Only one person walks like that.
It is my man.
The pride of Corbin right there. He's getting a picture. He's down there. He's
that.
down there trying to get a picture of the scoreboard. But it might change here in just a second.
Yeah, it could. Patted down.
I mean,
First and
East
goal.
Jessamine could have gotten a point there, but we've only got 6 seconds left. Get that picture, Coach Russell.
There he is. He's making sure.
Get that picture. The season rolls on. Pulaski 48,
Man,
East
we are.
Jessamine 14.
And Pulaski County comes away victorious here. Coach Burns and squad will play another week. Hopefully everyone is safe tomorrow, and it's not as bad as they're saying. But either way, there will be no football action tomorrow. And as you said, Brad, I think we went on ahead and called it. Player of the game's Case and Brock.
Has to be Case and Brock. Defensively, Winston Ford and J.J. McEwen were in on a lot of plays.
Yeah, Boone Godby
but
got some reps.
We didn't have a lot of defensive plays, so it's kind of hard to pick somebody for that.
We're going to get out of here, but if you folks want to go back and relive all the joy of that first quarter, because it was a sight to behold, we will have it here on YouTube for you. But until then, everyone out there, thank you for tuning in to Maroon Sports Network. Maroons march on. It's Brandon Foister. It's Mr. Woodcock. We are going to call it a night. So everyone, so long.